The sun rises on the first coast. A new season of high school football has arrived. There's something different about Friday nights in the 904. You never know what you're going to see. It's a place that breeds legends and creates stars overnight. With rivalries that run deep, Friday nights mean a little more. All the work you put in, all the sacrifices that you made, it all leads up to this. Let's welcome back Friday Night Lights. From the west side to the beaches, the Titans in the north and the Gauntlet in the south. We welcome the big hit, the electrifying plays, the upset, the chaos, the fans and the tradition, and the moments that live on for a lifetime. Bring on the Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Shark Tank. It's the Battle of the Bridge, live from Ponte Vedra, Florida, our first game of the week. And we cannot be more fired up to bring it to you live on Action Sports Jax 24/7. High school football on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network is presented by That One Painter First Coast. That painter you need? We're the one. Republic Services, RecyclingSimplified.com, Nimnick Buick GMC, nobody but Nimnick, and Baker Sports. Hello, everybody, and welcome into our Whataburger Game of the Week on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. We've got the Battle of the Bridge, Ponte Vedra hosting the Nease Panthers, one of the most intense rivalries of the year right out of the gate, and we couldn't be more thrilled to be bringing it to you tonight. I am Noah Schlicksup alongside my color commentator, Brody McGuff. Brody, the line is still so far. We can barely see the end. The traffic is insane. The stands are full. It is sold out, and we are hitting the national anthem, so we're going to have to step away for a break. Back with pregame after this.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone. You bled me dry just like the tears you never show. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you want to go. Why don't you take what you want from me? Take what you need from me. Take what you want to go.
Just listen to this crowd Brody McGuff, I just got goosebumps out here at Ponte Vedra. They're still filing in. All the seats are full. I was talking with staff before the game. 6,000 is the capacity here at the Shark Tank. They oversold. This game was sold out this morning. There's not an empty seat in the house, and there's still hundreds of fans filing in, hundreds stuck in traffic. There's not much in the Jacksonville area that compares to the Battle of the Bridge.
Yes, no, I mean, it's packed out here. People have been filling in since around 5:45, 6 o'clock. And, I mean, there's still a big line going, and there's still cars coming in. I mean, it's just going to be a massive game. 6,000 might be a little under it. I think they're a little over 6,000 tonight, Noah.
This rivalry runs deep as the captains walk out and Nease gets ready to take, the teams get ready to take the field. I don't know where the Nease Panthers are. They're on the sideline. I'm blind. That's my bad. As Ponte Vedra gets ready to take the field from the end zone, the Nease student section has turned their backs to the field. Ponte Vedra's student section, as soon as the gates opened up, it seemed like it was full. There's just something different about this rivalry. And these coaches, though, they've preached to their team throughout the week. This is a nameless, faceless opponent. They are focused simply on what it takes to win this game. They don't want to get caught up in the pageantry of this rivalry. Talking with Colin Drafts, the head coach of the Nease Panthers, he talked about it. Hey, that's fun. That's what I love about high school football, but you enjoy it after you win, because if you get caught up in it, it becomes a distraction, then you lose and you can't enjoy it at all. And to come away with a win, to enjoy the pageantry of this, Brody, what are these teams going to have to do? What are your keys to the game?
Well, first off, I'll just piggyback what you were talking about, Noah. I mean, it's a big game, a lot of distractions, a lot of social media going on around this game, and I think the first step to being a winner tonight is being in with your team, being about your team, and making sure you can stay disciplined to not feeding into those type of things. Also, I'll go into more of the football side. I think it's week one. You know, both teams are fresh. They haven't really found their identities yet. They're not sure exactly what they do well against other teams and what they won't. So tonight, I would say they stay in the disciplined areas. They need to tackle well. They need to block well, both sides of the ball. I think Ponte Vedra's and Nease's defense are the highlights of this game. They're both great defenses going into the matchup. They had a great defenses last year, and they both have solid returners coming back and multiple commits on both sides of the ball. So both defenses need to tackle well, and then offensively, both sides, they need to get it to their playmakers. Nease, I would say it's more of around their receivers and tight ends that could really go out there and catch the ball and make some plays. Ponte Vedra, on the other hand, I think they're going to be winning inside the box is where they need to win the game tonight, and it's with the running the ball, inside runs, and seeing the QB can pass it a little bit tonight. I think those are some big keys to the game tonight. And, oh, man, they're already rocking in here. Soundboard's going crazy. PV's about to run through the banner as we speak. Noah, I am pumped for this game.
I tell you what, Brody, I got goosebumps. They're firing off the sirens. We had a little Hell's Bells 7 Nation Army being chanted by the student section. It's a blackout here at Ponte Vedra as the Sharks take the field. It's Nease. It's Ponte Vedra. It's the Battle of the Bridge, week one on Action Sports Jax 24/7. I tell you what, Brody, rambunctious. That's a way to describe this crowd. They are crazy. They are fired up. We're gassed up. We're ready to go. Man, we've been waiting for this game. We've been waiting for the high school football season to get back for weeks, and I tell you what, it feels real now.
Oh, it feels real, Noah. I mean, just being here, seeing both sides really coming out to support their teams, and both teams look ready to go. Nease, when they ran on the field for warm-ups, they were ready to go. They were all jumping around. A lot of energy coming from the Nease side. A lot of energy coming from the Ponte Vedra side as well. Cannot wait to watch this game tonight with you, Noah.
A lot of history between these two teams. Nease took this matchup last year by a score of 24-7. The Panthers have won 3 of the last 4 contests after breaking an 11-game losing streak to the Sharks. Ponte Vedra's last home loss came to the Nease Panthers in 2023. Since then, the Sharks 7-0 at home. They went undefeated on their home field last year. They're trying to defend the Shark Tank again this season. Nease getting ready to receive. Noah Ash will kick it away, the star kicker and punter for the Ponte Vedra Sharks. We wait for the official signal. Ash signaling to his team, runs up to the ball, and we are underway into the end zone. That will be a touchback nearly out of the end zone. Noah Ash has got a powerful leg. We'll see plenty of him in this game, more on him later. But for now, out comes the Nease offense, this Ponte Vedra defense. Two very powerful units going up head-to-head. I'm excited to see this matchup, Brody.
Oh, yeah, me too. I think this is where the game's going to be really all centered about is Nease's offense versus Ponte Vedra's defense. I think whoever wins the side of the ball here will give you a good tell who's going to win the game tonight.
Absolutely. Nease averaged 37 points per game last year. Well, the Sharks, they held teams to 18 points per game. PV, one of just 3 teams to hold the Panthers under 30 points last year, but this Sharks defense returning a lot of players, and Nease, they lost a lot of experience on offense as Aiden Pfeiffer fires off a quick pass. On the left side, it's Felder. Gets forward for 6 yards. Now set up 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, Nease starts with the quick game. Little RPO action, trips to the boundary side. Get it to Braden Felder in the flat. Number 13, Nate Savert, had a great block on the edge there. Gained a good about 5-6 yards there.
Shotgun Ordonez, the running back to the left. Pfeiffer, play action. It's another screen to Felder. Felder going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. A nice tackle made there by Cooper Sebecki, one of the experienced corners returning for this Sharks defense.
Yeah, great play by number 26, Cooper Sebecki. That time they run the same play to the boundary. Little screen to number 6, Braden Felder. But number 26, Cooper Sebecki was ready to make that play. 3rd down.
Trips right, 1 to the left. The sophomore signal caller, Aiden Pfeiffer, in his first career start. Play action again, fires over the middle. He's got a man. That's Vernon Stevens, the Army commit, past the 50-yard line into Ponte Vedra territory. Big play there on 3rd down and 4. The Panthers move the chains.
Yep, on 3rd down, they go trips to the right side, and they had Vernon Stevens alone on the left side. We go just do a little RPO action. See a slant across the middle from number 1, Vernon Stevens. Great route, had great separation. Hit him in his chest, and got a few more extra yards after that. 1st and 10, these Panthers.
Stevens, a big figure at receiver, 6'0", 205. Tough matchup for a corner. 4 out wide now for the Panthers. 1st down and 10 on the Ponte Vedra 46-yard line. A lot of motion before the play. It's another screen to Felder. This time he's got some space. 1st down inside the 35, down to the 33.
Yeah, they motion 2 receivers to the left side and making trips on the left side. Number 14, Chase Pfeiffer, lays a great block for Braden Felder to go upfield and get a 1st down. They're loving the quick game in the beginning of this. That's 3 screens to number 6, Braden Felder. Maybe doing that all night, no, I'm not sure.
3 to the left, heavy front. 4 down for PV. They're bringing a blitz. Another play action. And again to Vernon Stevens. He's inside the 20, down to the 17. Nease, we're seeing a lot of motion from a lot of play action.
A lot of play action, a lot of motions. Coach Draft's a very smart offensive coordinator, as he is the head coach as well. Go down there. They had a tight end on the right side. They had trips to the left. They go fake like they're going to throw the screen to Braden Felder again, which would have been the 4th screen, but the number 1, Vernon Stevens in the slot, goes upfield, catches a nice seam ball down the middle, and that's another 1st and 10, Nease Panthers.
Stevens now off the field. He's had a couple big catches on this drive. 17-yard line into the red zone. Aiden Pfeiffer talking with his coach, Colin Drafts, and timeout is called. Timeouts on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network are brought to you by Donato's Pizza. Back after this break here from PV. The team's coming back out onto the field. 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the Ponte Vedra 17. Nease has not been afraid to air it out with their sophomore quarterback in his first career start. He's got an empty backfield, fumbles the snap, falls on it, and he's down back by the 25-yard line.
Yeah, first mistake of the drive by the Nease Panthers. QB just fumbles the snap, falls right on it, made the safe play, but that's going to be 2nd and 20, it looks like, Noah.
Yeah, right around there. It's going to be 18 yards to go for the Panthers. Still an empty backfield now. This is a team that's never been afraid to air it out. And they're staying aggressive with a young quarterback. Pfeiffer takes the snap. Scanning the field, got some time, fires towards the end zone and sails it. He was looking for Felder and couldn't find him. Third down and 18 yards to go. Brody, what are you thinking here? I feel like you got to air it out.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to air it out. I think the conservative play would be to run some type of receiver screen or halfback screen here. But I don't think Jaxn is going to do that. I think they're going to drop some nice maybe double moves across the middle or maybe on the corner of the end zone. I think that's where they're looking.
Always aggressive are the Nease Panthers. Now they do have a kicker in Eric Davis-Bear who's got a range of about 45 yards. They will send him out from this area of the field. 3 right, 2 left. Pfeiffer trying to escape through the pocket. Gets forward for a couple of yards. Down around the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. Brings up 4th down. A big stop there by the PV defense. I was getting pushed around here a little bit. They stand tall once they get back in the red zone.
Yeah, they go 5 wide, and they motion Braden Felder out to the left side. He just goes upfield. There wasn't much looking there. Pocket collapsed. Didn't have much there for the QB.
Now here's Davis-Bear with the crowd making noise. This is from 38 yards. The kick is up, and it is good. Davis-Bear splits the uprights. Powder being thrown by the Nease student section, and the Panthers strike first there on the board, 3-0.
Yeah, good drive by the Panthers. I mean, had a lot going, working for them that drive. I think it was a great opening drive offensively, game plan-wise. And, just shot themselves in the foot. You can't fumble the ball and lose 10 yards on 2nd down.
Not a single run play there. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not exactly sure why they didn't run the ball there. I think they have a good O-line, and they can run behind them, but they didn't go with it. They went with quick game as their run strategy for the drive. Worked out for them. I think they were just trying to get the sophomore's arm loose and get him comfortable, get him a nice. He threw a lot of balls there. I think that was 5 or 6 balls he threw on that drive.
The Panthers getting ready to kick it away. Davis-Bear after his 38-yard field goal.
Set the kick for the Panthers. Jack Berquist,
Takes his steps.
along with Tucker Henderson, set to receive.
Berquist and Henderson back for the Sharks. Davis-Bear runs up to the 2-yard line. Here comes Henderson. Little space maybe here on the left side of the field. Hasn't been touched. 30-yard line. Out of bounds at the 32.
All the way to the 32-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Sharp.
Yeah, they run a kick return to the left side. I thought there was nobody out there, but at number 7, Damian Bridges
Front, we got number 7.
was out there and set a great edge on kickoff and special teams and bottled up that what could have been a big return by the Ponte Vedra Sharks.
Yeah, Bridges will slide in at corner for the Panthers. Transferred in from Bartram Trail, was a starting corner for the Bears last year. Offered by Memphis and has had a phenomenal offseason. Out comes the Sharks offense led by Cole Rosendahl. The senior signal caller finally gets his time to shine. After 3 years in the system, he starts with the quarterback keeper trying to get to the Sharks sideline. Picks up a small gain on the play. They're going to mark him down at the 36-yard line.
Move the ball to the 36-yard line.
Ponte Vedra goes in a big set, 2 tight ends to the left side. One of them on the line, one of them right behind him, stacked. Run a QB power to the left side. The receiver on the left side of the field didn't block for Damian Bridges. And Damian Bridges was free and just made a nice tackle there.
2 out wide right. It looks like they got him one-on-one. A lot of numbers in the box. They still hand it off to Winkles. And Alex Winkles is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The junior taking over for Brian Case. Those are some heavy shoes to fill. I mean, Brian Case did a lot of great things, over 3,000 yards rushing, and you went against him as a linebacker. Very physical run game for a PV for a long time.
Yeah, big back, very elusive. Get around you, got some speed. Big shoes to fill for sure.
Winkle scored a touchdown in the Kickoff Classic last week against St. Augustine. As Rosendahl takes the snap, he's rolling to his right, searching by the sticks. He's got a man, and that is Kikelik near the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. No, they're going to mark him about a yard short at the 41-yard line. They need the 42, and the Sharks are sending out the punt team. Not a team that's extremely aggressive. Coach Steve Price, a little more old school, I feel like, as a head coach. But, I mean, we have seen them get a little tricky sometimes on special teams, but I don't see that coming out here in week one.
Yeah, and it's the first drive they had on offense. Nease just made a great tackle there to make sure they didn't get the first down, and just a conservative move. It's the right decision to punt it here.
Ash will punt it away. Whistle's being blown. And the time has run out. It's a delay of game penalty against Ponte Vedra. That'll back him up 5 yards. Noah Hodge pointing that out. The linebacker signaling get back to the 36-yard line. A little bit of a high snap handled by Ash. High in the sky, fair catch being made at the 20-yard line. And back out comes the Panthers.
Saw some good things last drive from the Nease Panthers offense. Good job from Ponte Vedra's secondary on the end of that drive to hold them a little bit and make sure they didn't get in the end zone. But the Panthers shot themselves in the foot last time. Let's see if they can go out there and be a little bit more disciplined once they get close to the red zone.
Whistles and an official timeout for a water break, so we will send you to a timeout brought to you by Donato's Pizza on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network and the Whataburger Game of the Week.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlitzup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter.
10 from their own 19-yard line. They start with a give up the middle, breaking a tackle and getting forward for about 4, maybe 5 yards on that was Quinn Bradfield.
First run of the game, they run it up the middle to Quinn Bradfield. Lowers the shoulder there. Nice physical run. Second and medium.
2 on either side for Nease. Play action, and a little bit of a face mask right there, I'd say.
Yeah, they threw 2 flags on it.
You could see Pfeiffer get hit and immediately grab his face mask. And, I mean, you could see his head turn. That was pretty clear as day.
Yeah.
The call is confirmed by the officials. Automatic first down and 15 yards for Nease. So you saw them set up the play action there after going to the run. Where do you think they go here, 1st and 10 from their own 33?
I think they're going to run the ball again. On that play action last time, they were looking for a double move to Braden Felder. So I think they'll definitely run that play again later on in this game. Got a ref timeout of some sort.
Just making sure everyone gets set. Getting the yardage right. So move it up 1st and 10 from the 37 of Nease. Chase Pfeiffer, the quarterback, offered by Toledo and Georgia Southern. Has a lot of talent. Coach Colin Draft saying he has all the talent in the world. They have a lot of confidence in this kid and got great arm talent. Had 2 schools see him throw and offer him on the spot. But obviously inexperienced playing in a type of game like this. A lot to prove tonight for the sophomore. Defenders creeping forward. They bring 5 on the rush. They run Bradfield up the middle, and the senior is forward to the 42. It is going to be a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Nease is going to run up to 4 running backs tonight. It's running back by committee for the Panthers. The main 2 you're going to see is Bradfield and the man in the backfield right now, the junior Enrique Ordonez. Pfeiffer gets it on a screen to Felder. A little bit of room to work. Trying to get to the 1st down marker, and PV denying him. Finn Day on the tackle. The safety coming up, and really strong tackle to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Yeah, nice physical tackle. I think there was another shark in on that tackle as well. They kept him in front of the sticks. It's going to make it 3rd and short. Big play coming up.
3rd and 1. Nease, on the other hand, we were talking about how PV a little conservative. Nease very aggressive. I see them going for it even if they don't get it right here. They hand it off. Ordonez has got the 1st down, powering forward to the 50. He'll move the chains. Nease and PV each coming off of really good seasons last year. The Panthers went 10-1. Both of these teams had round 2 exits in the playoffs. Ponte Vedra 9-3. Perfect at home. And I think in terms of experience overall, Ponte Vedra has the advantage in this game.
Yeah, definitely graduated a little bit less people than Nease did, but looking good so far. Looking disciplined, too.
1st down and 10. It's a give, and that is stopped in its tracks. Mike Aker exploding into the backfield, and he takes down Bradfield for a 4-yard, make it a 3-yard loss. Mike Aker, he's a sophomore. Coach Steve Price described him tough as nails. State qualifier in wrestling, and it takes a lot to be a sophomore and get the starting nod on a Ponte Vedra defensive line.
Oh, yeah, he's a tough kid. You saw it there on that play. I'm going to expect to see more from him tonight.
They motion out the running back. That's Chase McNeil. He moves in motion alongside Nate Sievert. Another man headed to the other side. That's Felder. Looking over the middle. Incomplete. Good breakup. Talon Babin. Nice physical play on the football. 3rd and 13.
Aiden Pfeiffer drops back, throws a slant stop route in the middle of the field to his cousin, Chase Pfeiffer. Hit his hands, but Talon Babin came in there and broke that pass up. It's a great play by the young man. Going to bring up 3rd and long.
3rd down and 13. I'd imagine they're passing right here.
I would agree with you, Noah.
Seems to be a little bit of a miscommunication right now between the Pfeiffers, Aiden and Chase. More on that later. They motion out the running back to the right side, looking over the middle. No, towards the left side. Incomplete. Aiden Pfeiffer. He was looking for Vernon Stevens unsuccessfully. And that will bring up 4th and 13.
Yeah, just simply dropped back and had Vernon Stevens just run a go route on that left side of the field. Try to throw him with the back shoulder to get it away from the corner so he could get some separation and maybe do a toe tap on the sideline. But ball was just not a well ball thrown on that play, and will fall incomplete. Bring a 4th down for the Panthers.
Eric Davis-Bear on for the punt. Berquist back to return. The punt gets off. A little bit of pressure there. Signaling for the fair catch and making it is Jack Berquist back around the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, Ponte Vedra deep in their own territory. Not much doing for them on their last offensive possession. What do they have to do to move the ball a little bit more right here?
Well, I'm pretty sure they just went 3 and out. You know, not much worked, but they were still chipping away at yardages. They would have got the first down last drive on that third down, but the receiver didn't run that out route to the sticks. He was behind the first down marker, and the Nease Panther cornerback made a great tackle on that play. They would have had a drive rolling on that, but receiver didn't run it to the sticks. This drive, I expect them to open up with some runs. They're deep in their territory, and they just need to be physical up front and do their job.
3 minutes and 26 seconds remain in the first quarter of play. Rosendahl, the quarterback. He sets up with Winkles in the backfield. 3 receivers out wide. They motion 1 behind. Rosendahl taking it himself on what looked to be an option, and he's not going to get much, if anything, on that run.
It's brought down by number 10, Crew Casey. Good tackle by that young man. Very talented backer. Very explosive on that play. There was an type of option look. I thought the QB was looking to pitch it to one of the orbit players on that side, but didn't have enough room.
Casey is a transfer in from Beachside as Rosendahl lets go of a screen pass to Caleb Stanton, the tight end, moving up towards the 25, down at the 24. Good gain there on 2nd down. Sets up 3rd and short for the Sharks. It'll be 3rd down and 3 on their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, just simple flat route to their tight end, Caleb Stanton. There was blitz coming, but a good job by Rosendahl to get rid of the ball and get some yards in that play to bring up 3rd and manageable.
Rosendahl moving a man over to the left side. That's Tucker Henderson, the junior. They hand it off to Winkles. There's a flag on the play. Rosendahl seems to think it's against Nease.
The receivers are moving right before the snap. They were trying to get lined up. I'm not sure if it's on them or not, but QB wasn't really paying attention to them to see if they're lined up.
The way that the officials are motioning, I'm wondering maybe offsides, neutral zone infraction. Here's the call. Colin Drafts does not seem too happy. Oh no, he was declining the penalty, I think. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. So there was no gain on the play. It was an illegal snap. It'll bring up 4th down and 3, and for the 2nd time in as many drives, the Ponte Vedra offense will have to allow their punt team to take over.
Back to punt for the Sharks. Noah Ash. Brian Felder.
Noah Ash getting ready to kick this one over to Felder and the Nease Panthers. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Just a little over a minute on that possession for the Sharks. It'll be a 3 and out. There's the snap. The punt is away. It's going to land around the 45-yard line of Nease. Still down on the ground and downed by Finn Day at the 43-44 of Nease.
Great starting field position for the Nease Panthers. I mean, solid punt by the Ponte Vedra Sharks, but they were just already backed up in their own end zone. Not own end zone, but just about. And, yeah, Nease going to set up shop around the middle of the field. Offense has been looking better so far than Ponte Vedra's offense, so let's see if this Ponte Vedra
against the Nease Panthers.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 43-yard line. First and 15.
So on the Ponte Vedra 43, it'll be first and 15, and we got our picture back. Thank you, Daniel Hawk and Steve Sesnick, and Casey Kurtz and Chandler Dantzler back in the studio.
Hard at work.
Oh, yeah. Pfeiffer dropping back, looking to pass, fires down the field. Oh, an athletic grab, Felder down inside the 15. What a play. Man, he reached up, plucked that one out of the air. Braden Felder, what a catch.
I mean, Ponte Vedra gave a cover 2 look and 5 wide. Was surprised they did that. I mean, Braden Felder, nice route up the middle. Pfeiffer tries to fire it over the middle towards him. High ball. That 5'8" frame got up there and caught that ball. I mean, that's just a great catch by the kid, and that's going to set up shop inside the 20-yard line.
Pure athleticism on that one. 15-yard line, first down and 10 in the red zone. Nease has made one trip already to the red zone where they ended up with a field goal. Now fade ball towards the end zone. It is incomplete. Looking for Chase Pfeiffer. The cousin-to-cousin connection unsuccessful there.
Yeah, he's going to keep looking his way all night. You just know they are. Got the same last name. But good coverage by number 26, Cooper Sablecki. Was hand fight with him on the way down. Just couldn't let Pfeiffer get off the hands movement and go run towards the ball. So it fell incomplete. It'll bring up second and 10.
The Nease fans making some noise here. Second down and 10. Big play coming up. A lot of people talk about third down, but this is what can make it or break a drive. Trying to set up third and plus. The Nease defense, as Pfeiffer rolling out, will just flick it away towards the cheerleaders. And it will be third down and 10. And I know, as I just mentioned, Brody, a lot of people talk about third down, but the big thing is what comes before that. And last year, this Ponte Vedra defense did a great job of forcing third and plus. They do so right here.
Yeah, third and plus. I mean, that's always what you want to be at in third down. Get them out of the 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 range. We got a 3rd and 10 coming up. But on that play right there, it was busted on the left side. It looked like they were trying to throw a screen. They had 2 receivers still blocking. Pfeiffer, smart decision, just throw it out of bounds.
2 to the left, 1 wide right. Crowd making noise here at PV. Pfeiffer looking to run up the middle, and he's wrapped up. Just a 1-yard gain. Big stand by the Sharks D.
Motion Braden Felder across the field. They've been doing that all game, and they'll keep doing it. Coach Drafts loves the eye candy and making sure the defense has always got to be alert for things. And right there, they just didn't throw the ball. I was surprised. They run it up the middle with the QB and just get wrapped up quick. It'll bring up 4th and 8, and they're going to kick this field goal, it looks like.
But they will do so in the second quarter as time runs out in the first. Our score after 1, Nease 3, Ponte Vedra nothing, and the team's just getting the memo. It is the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the second after this break on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network and our game of the week presented by Whataburger.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to the Shark Tank. We've got a 31-yarder here for Davis Bear. Hit from 38 earlier. It's 3-0 Nease to start the second quarter. The kick is up. The kick is good. No good. He must have missed it wide. How about that? The Sharks will take over on the 20-yard line. And from right there, that's a spot where Nease feels very comfortable with Eric Davis-Barron. I think he missed it a little to the left.
I would think so, too. I mean, from our angle, it looks like he made it, but
it looks right down the middle from up here.
I think any kick's going to look right down the middle from our angle. So
lesson learned, wait for the officials.
Yeah, for sure. But just missed it there. And, giving the Ponte Vedra Sharks, that's a buy out there, leaving some points on the field. Ponte Vedra Sharks offense, see if they can get something going. That's 2-3 and out so far this game. This is the third drive.
We'll see what Ponte Vedra can cook up here. First down and 10 on their own 20-yard line. The other thing, against St. Augustine, this team had a lot of success, but their starting field position, they were right around midfield, their average starting field position as an offense. As under pressure, Rosendahl just kind of spikes it into the ground, and it is going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Second down and 10.
Yeah, looks like they drew up a play, fake screen to the right side, and catch them lacking on the left side. But these defense, they're in the film room. They were there on both screens. It's just a great play by the defense. QB was pressured. Both screens were covered. Had nothing else to do but throw it away.
This Nease defense has been very impressive early on. Just getting started here in the second quarter, 11:53 on the clock. It is 3-0 Nease. Trips to the right, no one left, looking to throw. Rosendahl fires, and it is short of his target, Davitt Doherty. Third down and 10, and really, Brody, it just seems like Ponte Vedra can't find a way to move the ball right now.
Yeah, the Sharks had 3 receivers right on that play, and number 0, Jacob Curry. Jacob Curry came off the edge, and big body coming off the edge. Halfback was trying to block him, just in the view of the throw. That's why I think the throw was short and incomplete. I mean, they're just doing great up front.
Third and 10. Whistles. Don't see any laundry. Just getting reset here. Jacob Curry, part of a very experienced linebacking group for the Panthers, a very dangerous linebacking group. Curry, Hurtado, Hodge, all starters on that team last year with over 90 tackles, and then they bring in Crew Casey, who was phenomenal over at Beachside. 5 seconds on the play clock. Rosendahl takes the snap. Heavy blitz. He's firing down the field. It is intercepted by the 50. Picked off. Nease football.
The QB, Cole Rosendahl, tries to go downfield with it. Nease fakes the pressure, just sends 4 on that play. He tosses one up, and it just wasn't there. Nice play by the Nease cornerback to make a pick on that play. And Nease offense right back on the field.
Jaden Haynes with the pick. The junior holds 6 D1 offers. He's a guy to watch for this Nease Panthers defense, stepping into that starting corner role, and Rosendahl overshot his man. He was looking for Berquist down the field, and Haynes was right there.
Great play by the young man. Been playing good coverage all night. Expect to see more of that.
Now Nease on their own 41, setting up shop by midfield. Pfeiffer starts play action, fires over the middle. Vernon Stevens had some space, but he dropped it wide open. Big missed opportunity. That could have been a big play there for Nease.
Yeah, they go trips right with a tight end to the left side. Fake the handoff. Made it look like they're going to do the screen to Braden Felder again, but they caught Vernon Stevens wide open down the middle of the field. Just dropped it. Hit it both his hands, just dropped it. Unfortunate, but it'll bring up second and 10.
Second down and 10, as Brody mentioned. Pfeiffer changing the play here. Hands it off. Little bit of space towards the 50-yard line. A good run there by Ordonez.
Great blocking up the middle by the Nease Panthers. Had some linebackers on the ground there from the O-line. Had some linebackers on the ground there, and Halfback makes a move, turns upfield. Nice gain on the play. It'll turn out to be 3rd and short.
3rd down and 1 from the 50-yard line. Again, knowing Nease, they got 2 plays to pick up 1 yard. Another give up the middle, cutting it out to the right side. A good little move, still going, powering up near the 47-yard line. Quinn Bradfield, he's got a good center of balance. He's very balanced as a runner and good center of gravity, as coaches like to say.
Yeah, big player. Maybe not height-wise, but he got some muscle on him. Nice little jump cut to the right side. Found some space out there. Broke a tackle, it looked like. Found a Nease Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 on the Ponte Vedra 46. Nease has been knocking on this door, it feels like, all game long. They got to cash in with some points before that Ponte Vedra offense gets going.
Completely agreed, Noah. This offense is like feels like they're just a step away from making a big play here, but got more game to play.
Whistles on the field, making sure that the team stay on the field. This is not a timeout. Yeah, you feel like right now Nease has been the better team so far, but Ponte Vedra is going to come back, and you need to make sure while you have momentum, you're able to build a lead, grow that momentum. Ponte Vedra right now, this defense is standing tall. They're bending. They're not breaking.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, having some long drives here from the Nease Panthers offense, and the Ponte Vedra Sharks, they got no quit in them, both sides of the ball, but defensively they're really showing it so far.
4 out wide, 3 left, 1 right. Aiden Pfeiffer takes the snap, play action, again over the middle. This time it's caught. Sievert towards the 30. 1st down.
Yeah, good look from the Nease Panthers offense. Ponte Vedra was ready for the pass there. Only had 1 linebacker in the box on that play. But looked like on the left side, Nease Panthers had 2 receivers going right and just caught Nate Sievert after the press. Great throw by Pfeiffer. And, I mean, he's been put on the money so far with a lot of these balls. Great arm talent, good zip on the ball. Needs to keep doing that all night for the offense and keep producing.
Pfeiffer looking to pass, feeling some pressure, rolling to his right, throwing downfield. A dangerous ball there, gets out of bounds, and I feel like solid placement there. He put it in a spot where his receiver be able to make a play, but the defender couldn't.
For sure. Threw it high over there on the sideline. Wasn't sure if he was looking for his brother or Nate Sievert.
Holding against the Panthers, so that will back him up. A long way to go now.
Yeah, just not what you want. A holding can really stall out a drive. Gets you back 10 yards. These Panthers looking for a chunk play on this 2nd down.
Honestly, the run game's been working for him. 1st down and 20, why not just run it?
Yeah, I could totally see it.
Yardage.
Could totally see it, Noah.
Play action. Pfeiffer rolling right, feeling pressure, throws over the middle. Flags on the play. It went incomplete. Pressure from J.P. Dolan was running him down.
Had some linemen downfield on that play. Could be a legal man downfield.
That'd be the 2nd time Nease has been caught doing that in this game.
A team that like to run a lot of RPOs, run-pass options. And sometimes QB will hold it for too long, and by that point, the O-line's already blocking for a run play, and they'll be downfield blocking linebackers.
Interesting move there by PV. I mean, the way their defense has been playing, yeah, I feel like 2 plays to get 20 yards does not favor Nease.
For sure, Noah. I think it's a great call. Just make them lose the down instead of add more yardages to the 1st down.
Empty backfield. There's 4 wide to the right. Vernon Stevens alone on the left side. It's a screen pass for Felder. Breaks a tackle at the 40. Shakes off another. Some space. He makes another man miss. Oh, my goodness. Braden Felder. 1st down. Wow.
Not a big kid by any means, but he just broke a tackle. He got smacked hard, and he bounced off it, and the Ponte Vedra Shark.
And we have an injury now. That's Talon Babin down on the far side. We're going to step away for an injury timeout.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Taking a look forward to our game of the week next week, and we've got in-county rivalries all season long. Next week we've got University Christian and Bishop Kenny at BK. That'll be a fun matchup right here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network, the Whataburger game of the week, as Talon Babin still down on the field. It seems to be a very serious injury, a very scary sight. Babin has been a key contributor on this Ponte Vedra defense for so long. And Babin committed to Old Dominion going into his senior year. Described by his head coach as the heart and soul of this Ponte Vedra team, and you just hate to see this.
You really do. And he's playing a good game so far. Just had a big collision there, and not exactly sure. I have no clue what the injury is, but he was rolling around pretty hard and wincing in pain. I hope the kid's okay. Really do. Athletic trainer still looking at him.
Yeah, this is not good. I feel like we need to step away, as they tend to Talon Babin. Scary sight out here at Ponte Vedra. Oh, no.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. Welcome back to Ponte Vedra. Good sign as they had brought the card out, but Talon Babin now up walking on his own power. We hope for the best for the PV captain, and scary sight. Good to see him up and moving. Back out on the field now. They mark Braden Felder out at the 20 as he made a fantastic play previously. Couple big-time highlights already from Felder tonight, as we've got 3 to the left, nobody to the right. 7 up front blocking is, there goes Ordonez to the right side towards the first down marker. It'll be second down and short, 2 yards to go.
Solid run by the halfback there. Ordonez goes to the right side, tries to put a move on a Shark defender, gets wrapped up, brought down around the 13-yard line.
And I made a mistake there. Can't be 12 guys on the field. I said 7 up front blocking. 6'7", what's the difference?
It happens, though. It happens.
To the left, a screen. Felder breaking inside the 5. First down and goal on the Ponte Vedra 4.
He might be looking to break a reception record tonight. That's like his 6th or 7th catch of the night. Doing a lot of screens tonight. Felder just catches the ball, runs hard upfield, gets him the first down. Now it's 1st and goal.
They're feeding him, and it's working. 4 to the right, 1 to the left. That's Vernon Stevens. Big-time red zone threat. Look out for him on the left side. No, they go quarterback power right up the middle and right into the end zone. Touchdown, Nease.
Yeah, they go empty there. They go 4 to the right side, 1 to the left. Usually when that happens, you're thinking they're going to go to the Vernon Stevens isolated on the left side, but I think Jaxn knew what he was doing there, make them think they're going to throw the ball in 1st down, just sling something across the middle, see what happens. But no, Pfeiffer takes it up the middle. Great blocks by the lineman inside the box, and that's going to be a touchdown, Nease.
Yeah, I didn't see many people behind the defensive line. There's plenty of room there for Pfeiffer to run as Tyler Roarder puts up the extra point, and it is good. Odd-looking kick, but hey, if it goes through the uprights, it does the trick. Heading into the break, all touchdowns on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network are brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue, real pit barbecue since 1949.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlitzup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. Welcome back. There's the kick. It's inside the 10-yard line, being brought back by Tucker Henderson. Hit around the 16, down on the Ponte Vedra 18. 10-0 Nease is our score. 8:07 to go in the first half of action. Ponte Vedra needs to get something going on offense. They're down 10 in the first half. Good news for the Sharks. They return to start the second half. I think the goal for them, you want a long, sustained drive. Keep that Nease offense off the field. And you'd ideally like to end up with 6 points.
For sure. I mean, the Sharks need to put up some points on the board here, or at least just put the drive together. I mean, they've been 3 and out every drive. The Nease front's just very physical so far tonight, and these corners have been blanketing the receivers. So let's see what different types of looks they got.
A lot of numbers inside for Ponte Vedra, just too wide. They hand up the middle, and Nease is all over it. Jacob Curry in there to make the tackle alongside a few other defensive linemen, and we have got another Ponte Vedra Shark shaken up. They already lost Talon Babin, and right now another senior down, Buzz Bunkowski. And we'll step away for another injury timeout.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Back here at the Shark Tank as Buzz Bunkowski still being tended to down on the field. A couple of scary injuries already for Ponte Vedra. We saw Talon Babin go down earlier, and now their longtime center, Bunkowski, being tended to, and just, you hate to see it, especially week one.
Yeah, I mean, both looking like some serious injuries just because the players have been laying on the field for a while. I mean, it's been a physical football game, playing hard. He's walking it out, though, right now. Hopefully that kid's all right.
Hopefully just shaking up a little bit here and can get back into the game later.
Nice to see him walking off the field, though. No, that's a great sign.
Absolutely. After tonight's action here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network, make sure you tune into the Friday Night Blitz, giving you all highlights from the Jacksonville area. High school football week one getting underway, and some great matchups in the area, including this one. As Ponte Vedra running 2nd down and 9, Rosendahl throws, and it is caught by Tucker Henderson up towards the 26.
Yeah,
set up 3rd down and 2.
They sprint out the QB, Cole Rosendahl. Just rolled out right, found his receiver on that stop route around 27-yard line. They'll make it 3rd and manageable from here.
Put him on the 26. They only got to get 2. Rosendahl fumbles the snap, recovers, getting towards the 1st down marker. Does he have enough?
Rosendahl, the keeper.
Looked to me like he might have got it, maybe a half-yard short. But he bobbled that snap, and scary moment there for PV.
Looks like he's just short.
Nease was sending heat right up the middle. They were blitzing 2 to 3 linebackers there.
Now it's decision time. You're deep in your own territory. Only got to get half a yard, maybe a full yard, depending on where they marked him.
Could see them running the same play or maybe faking it and doing it. I think they're running right at the middle.
Stacking the box. Everyone down expecting a sneak. There's 7 down on the line. 2 safeties creeping up, and Ponte Vedra will call a timeout to think things over. Timeouts are brought to you by Donato's Pizza. 6:48 to play in the 2nd quarter. It's 10-0 Nease in our Whataburger game of the week.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more.
So after the timeout, Noah Ash will kick it away. Felder picks it up. He's going to return it even with some Sharks around him, and he gets up to the Nease 43. I don't think PV likes that front that Nease was showing, and they've been stopped a couple times on similar plays, and you know they hated to punt that ball away. That's a tough decision to make.
They could have just rolled out their offense to try to draw them offside, see if they could do something there, but just did a light hard count, which is contradicting each other, but could have been more committed to the hard snap. Didn't happen. Looked at the sideline timeout.
So we've got a water break now on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Hey, Donato's. It's another timeout brought to you by Donato's Pizza. Back after this short break here on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. The Panthers out on the field, first down and 10 as Aiden Pfeiffer gets a screen pass off to the right side. Give him about 4 or 5 yards there on that one. Tyshawn Ford, the junior, with his first catch of the night. Gets forward to the Nease 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6, setting up second down and 4. This is a huge opportunity, Brody, for Nease to take control of this game. Already up 2 possessions. Could make it 3 with the touchdown and an extra point. It's a give to Ordonez. He's got some space. Creates some more to the 30. He could go all the way. 20, 15, 10 to the pylon. Jumps into the end zone. A 51-yard touchdown run by Enrique Ordonez.
Enrique Ordonez having a great game already, breaking out a few runs tonight. That time he finally hit the home run he's been wanting this whole game. Takes the ball to the right side, just a normal handoff to the right side, hits the B gap, it's wide open, no linebackers there, turns the foot upfield, breaks a few tackles, cuts it back to the left side, finds the sideline, jumps in the end zone, and the Panthers were dancing.
What a run. The PAT is up, and it is good. Nease is in control of this game, 17-0, 5:48 to play in the second quarter. Touchdowns on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network and the Whataburger Game of the Week are brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue, real pit barbecue since 1949. Back after this.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament.
Davis Bear with the kick. It's brought in at the 5-yard line, and here comes Henderson on the return. And the ball is out. Nease has got it. The Panthers, following the touchdown, take the ball away on special teams.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Panthers.
Oh, my goodness. Cash Colbo on the recovery.
First and 10 Panthers.
Nease is in the driver's seat.
Ponte Vedra were scaring a couple big returns earlier. On that play, Nease was all over it. 2 Nease defenders came to collide on the ball carrier of the Sharks, and ball just came out, and it's Nease Panther ball. And they got it inside the 30, Noah.
By the way, I'd like to apologize to Bono's Pit Barbecue, who I have pronounced as Bono's, for the 2 touchdowns. I need to get over to Bono's. I haven't been yet. So
really? Oh,
yeah.
I think they have great barbecue. Been there many times.
I've heard it's really good. And I'll pronounce it right now when I go there. I've been informed the correct way to pronounce Bono's. 3 to the right, 1 to the left on motion. A little quick dump off to Felder, trying to make something happen. Stopped in his tracks for a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5 on the Ponte Vedra 23.
Braden Felder coming off the field here, but has been playing very well this game. Has been playing since he was a sophomore. A lot of growth from that kid. I mean, he's a completely different player than what he was 2 years ago. And biggest difference, I mean, he's been able to catch the ball, make circuit catches, but the biggest difference is he's a strong runner now. It's taken multiple sharks to take him down.
Handoff, oh, a little trickery right here. It's the backup quarterback, Hardy, going to the end zone, and it's caught by Vernon Stevens. The trick play works to perfection, and the Panthers are fired up as they go up 23-0.
Shades of Nease Creekside last year. They ran the exact same play to Harrison Miller, and he turned around and threw a touchdown on his old team. This time,
Derek Hardy
does the motion, takes the ball, turns around for the jet sweep. It looked like it was covered for a second, but number 1, Vernon Stevens, finds himself open in the end zone, and that's another 6 for the Nease Panthers, and really starting to take control of this game offensively.
That was a tremendous throw on the run. The PAT, a line drive through the uprights. It's 24-0 Nease. How about that touchdown from the Nease Panthers? And that touchdown brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue, real pit barbecue since 1949. 24-0, 4:53 to play in the second quarter on Action Sports Jax.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items.
Nease kicking it away, up 24 points in the second quarter. I don't think anyone saw this coming, as Jack Berquist on the return past the 25 to the 30. A good return there by Ponte Vedra, and you hate to say this in the second quarter, but this is a drive where I feel like it's a must score right here, and probably a touchdown is needed for the Ponte Vedra Sharks.
The touchdown is definitely what they need. It's what the doctor is calling right now. But, I think they'll take 3 points too and make it. Right now it's a 3-possession game, but that's only a 3-possession if you get 2 extra points every time you score. So really need to go out here and get some points on the board and start catching up.
This thing is far from over. It's high school football, and Ponte Vedra, a very good team. And they return to start the second half. But right here, get points on the board. And they got to find a way to move the ball. I don't think they picked up a first down in this game.
No, they have not.
Moving to the right, stepping forward, Rosendahl hit in the backfield and brought down for a sack.
Number 4, Chase Bogle on that sack on that play. Helped with alongside a few other Nease Panthers. But they go and try to do that sprint out, roll out play with Rosenbaum to the right side with 3 receivers running routes to the right side. Found Nease in man coverage, and they were blitzing, and they got home.
And a man is down on the field.
Week 1 cramps, probably.
That's Jaden Haynes. He had the interception earlier. He's grabbing his hamstring, so hopefully just cramping up here. It is a humid night. And we are going to step away for this injury timeout.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That one painter can handle all your painting needs. From field goal posts to cabinets to stucco, they got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. Second down and 14 yards here. It's a little screen pass to Caleb Stanton. He's got some space on the left side. Stanton being tracked down from behind by Crew Casey. He's up to the 50-yard line, and finally a first down for this Ponte Vedra offense. Nice play call there. Ton of space for the tight end to work.
Yeah, Rosenbaum, they go to sprint out to the right side with Rosenbaum and looking for a pass on the right side. They've been doing that all night, but obviously they were setting that up for this big tight end screen to the backside. Only one Nease Panther over there to find him. Good play by the Sharks there.
Nice sell there from the quarterback, Rosendahl. Moving to the right, was able to kind of release that off his back foot. Now looking to throw again. Down the field for Bergquist. He's got it, and he could go. Oh, no! A shoelace tackle. And a great tackle by Kyle Hurtado. I was going in to a home run touchdown call right there. I thought for sure that was in the end zone. What a tackle there. But still a huge play there for Ponte Vedra.
Nice shoelace tackle at the end there to stop the touchdown, but great play by Rosendahl. Pronounced his name wrong earlier, but Rosendahl had a great throw there. Number 14, Jack Bergquist caught the ball. Thought he was going to get in the end zone. Great route by the kid too, but just got tackled inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal after two big plays for the Sharks. Trying to strike for Pater. Going to Winkles, the running back, cuts it inside the 5-yard line, down around the 3. And you can hear this Ponte Vedra crowd. You can feel the energy in this building. They've got something to cheer about for the first time in a long time.
Sharks student section getting a little rowdy in this drive, making some noise for their offense, making sure they're there for their offense on the big plays. But right there, they look for the halfback in the flats. Great tackle by the Nease Panthers. Didn't get in the end zone. And
a timeout called by head coach Colin Drafts for the Nease Panthers. 2:36 to play in the second quarter. It's 24-0 Nease, but Ponte Vedra right there by the goal line. We'll see if they can strike for 6 when we come back.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs. From field goal posts to cabinets to stucco, they got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. Second down and goal for Ponte Vedra on the 3-yard line, trying to hit the end zone. Rosendahl up the middle and across the goal line. The Sharks on the board.
Motion. They start with a motion to motion number 14, Jack Bergquist across the line of scrimmage towards the right side. Just some eye candy for the Nease defense there. They just say hike and they do a QB power up the middle, and he finds in the end zone. And that's the first time the Sharks have gotten in the end zone tonight. And what a drive to do so.
That was much needed. A lot of fireworks on that drive, some big plays. You top it off with a touchdown. Ponte Vedra, they needed that in a big way. As Noah Ash now on for the PAT. He converted 42 of 43 last year, and he starts off perfect 1 of 1, and that ball is long gone onto the practice field. It is 24-7. Touchdowns on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. And the Whataburger Game of the Week are brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. Real pit barbecue since 1949.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business.
24/7 Network is presented by Republic Services Recycling Simplified.com. That ball into the end zone for a touchback. I'm Noah Schlicksup alongside the big dog, Brody McGuff, here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. Our Whataburger game of the week sits at 24-7 Nease with 2:31 to play in the first half. But Ponte Vedra, you feel back into this thing at least a little bit after that touchdown drive.
Yeah, it was a good drive by the Sharks there. Had a big shot to the receiver. Led up inside the 5-yard line. Ran 2 plays, got in there. They were knocking on the door, and they were ready to score, and they did so there.
That was a nice rhyme there. Knocking on the door, ready to score.
Didn't mean to. Hopefully I can keep being a poet on accident.
Nease sets up shop on their own 20. Ordonez coming off the big 51-yard touchdown run. Gets forward for about 7 or 8 there on the first down carry. The Panthers have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to work with here in the second quarter. They've got a comfortable advantage, but Ponte Vedra does receive to start the second half. And they'd love to keep the score where it is when they do so. Some more room for Ordonez. He's wrapped up just shy of the 35. Davis Latina, the safety, in on the tackle, alongside Cooper Sebecki. With Talon Babin exiting earlier due to an injury, looks like Carter Audison has slid in to Babin's position at linebacker, or maybe Ethan Holmes, one of the two. That's a big gap here in this PV defense. It's play action over the middle. A ball low to Vernon Stevens. That had big play written all over it.
Yeah, they go in the trips look. They've been in the trips look to the right side and tied into the left side this whole drive so far. And one of the plays in this formation they've been running tonight, they try to get it to Vernon up the seam about 2 to 3 times now. They just can't really get the connection, whether that's Vernon not catching the ball, whether that's Pfeiffer not getting it there in time, or not throwing a good enough ball for Vernon to catch. But that play, I mean, they've been looking at it all night, and they're going to keep throwing it until they complete it.
You know what I just noticed, Brody? I'm looking over the Ponte Vedra student section. They got a bunch of cardboard signs up there. Jaguars Prep Game of the Week. Got Whataburger logo, a Whataburger milkshake cup is on the screen. Felder with some room to the 50-yard line, out of bounds in Ponte Vedra territory.
Yeah, Braden Felder just in that third slot spot on the right side. Just a simple bubble there, RPO bubble. Braden catches the ball, puts the foot upfield, and gets a first down. Physical runner, and he's racking up the receptions, Noah.
Timeout, Ponte Vedra, 1:28 to play in the first half. 24-7 is our score. Nease with the advantage. Timeout brought to you by Donato's Pizza.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery. And download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Welcome back. First down and 10, Nease on the Ponte Vedra 49-yard line. Aiden Pfeiffer, play action, screen outside to Ford.
Pass complete. Nice tackle on the play by number 56.
And he's going to lose a yard there.
Looking for that RPO and bubble on the right side yet again. This time, the Ponte Vedra corners and linebackers were physical on the perimeter and made a tackle in the backfield. Bring up second and long.
Pfeiffer dropping back to pass, steps up in the pocket, got some room to run, and he's taking advantage of it inside the 35, out of bounds at the Ponte Vedra 33, moving those chains. 52 seconds, the clock stops. Trying to get into the range of Eric Davis-Bear, even though they have had a different kicker out there for the extra points recently. That's been Rohrer as, hold on, we've got J.P. Dolan down for Ponte Vedra with an injury. And it looks like he's just stretching. Another one you hope is a cramp, as we'll be back after this break here on Action Sports Jaxn 24/7.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904 52 seconds remain in the first half. Nease looking to pass. Aiden Pfeiffer going for the home run, and he's got it to his cousin, Chase Pfeiffer, for the touchdown. It's 30-7.
Yeah, Ponte Vedra sitting in that cover two look all night. The seam's been open. Aiden Pfeiffer's been finding middle shots all night, and he catches his cousin across the middle, throws a great ball to him, wide open. Practically walks into the end zone. Pfeiffer to connection. Might hear that more on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. The way Colin Drafts was talking about both those guys, we're going to hear plenty of that this year. They're going to use Chase Pfeiffer, mainly a tight end, but he's so athletic, they'll use him at receiver. 6'5", 215. He can move as the extra point is up, and it is good. 31-7. Nease lighting up the scoreboard with another touchdown brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jaxn team and community events.
Nease kicking it away after yet another touchdown. Jack Berquist bringing it back on the return. Some room to work maybe here on the left side. Yes, there is. Up to the 40-yard line before he's hit. Jack Berquist back-to-back. Really nice returns, and now the Sharks with 37 seconds to work with. It looks like they have 2 timeouts.
Great return by Jack Berquist. gets across the 40-yard line. I'm finding it every time they run it outside on these kick returns, they get a little bit more space and they get better returns. Thinking the coaches are seeing that as well, and I think they're going to keep telling them to do so.
So, Brody, what's the strategy here on this drive? You got 2 timeouts to work with. Is it clock it first, or are you trying to spend those timeouts and then worry about spiking the ball down later?
It depends on the coach and what you think. There's plenty of ways to go about time management, clock management in a 2-minute drill like this. For me, I'd burn them early every time it's in bounds.
Now, obviously, you want to get out of bounds. Work the sidelines right here, rolling out of the pocket. Rosendahl looking for options down the field. He was flicking it to Winkles. Incomplete.
Rosendahl's pass incomplete. Second down.
Yeah, didn't have much there. Number 7, Rosendahl rolls out. Had Winkles blocking for him a little bit on the right side of the field.
I don't think he was ready for that pass.
Yeah, was not ready for the pass. Trying to make sure his quarterback was protected on that play. Burned a lot more time than what you would like to have 0 yards on that play.
Yeah. 29 seconds to go in this first half. PV had a lot of momentum after that big touchdown drive. They're hoping for another big play here before they return to start the third quarter. Rosendahl escaping the pocket. Going against for Winkles. This time the reception is made past the 50-yard line. Good for the first down. That will stop the clock momentarily. Ponte Vedra rushing up to the line. Rosendahl in the shotgun. Clock running again, and he's looking to pass. Steps up again in the pocket, on the run, fires to the sideline. Catch is made. Nice job keeping the foot in bounds by Tucker Henderson.
Yeah, full 2-minute mode.
11 seconds on the clock.
Rosendahl steps up in the pocket. Great blocking by the right tackle of Ponte Vedra. Pancaked that D-end on the back end. But Rosendahl steps up, rolls out right. Third time he's done it this 2-minute drill, and found a little bit of room there for the player to make a play. And let's bring up second and short with, as Noah said earlier, with 11 seconds left.
On the Nease 38, Rosendahl up the middle inside the 35, and Nease will give up a first down. Ponte Vedra will spend a timeout, 7 seconds. Noah Ash has got a crazy leg. Talking with Steve Price going into this game, they feel his range is 54 yards.
Which is an
looks
absolute
like there's
cannon.
A flag down on the play.
Looked like possible banter between the 2 players in on that tackle.
Got to stay disciplined. Either side, you're working yourself out of field goal range, or you're putting Ponte Vedra in comfortable field goal range with an unsportsmanlike or personal foul.
Yeah, two good coaching staffs. I think they're both talking to their players, making sure, hey, be about us. Don't worry about what the other team's doing. Let's not do that. Could cost us some points for the game.
And they're walking it off. It goes against Nease. Just 5 yards, but now that puts a potential field goal at 46 yards, and Ponte Vedra would feel very good. I feel like putting Noah Ash there from that distance. He's the #1 kicker in the country. Class of 2027, offered by Tennessee and Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I mean, kid's got a leg. 54
like
yards in high school, especially class 27. He's got 1 more year after this.
Okay, so it was a defensive delay of game as they took the ball out of the receiver's hands, or Rosendahl's hands, as he was trying to get it to the referee.
Yeah, it's classic play by a defender to, try to drain the clock a little bit.
Are you guilty of that, Brody?
Whatever happened, but we're talking about right now. And classic play to do that, but didn't work out for him. Offense is still on the field for the Sharks.
Rosendahl looking to pass, going to the end zone for Bergquist, and he overshoots him. 3 seconds on the clock, and out comes Noah Ash. So they're feeling good about where they're at on the field. They feel this is in Noah Ash's range, so take a shot to the end zone. Why not? And Rosendahl is making sure it doesn't get picked. You still get points. And
that shot to the end zone came with a price. Number 10, Crew Casey, came off the left edge. Came in hot right when he got rid of that ball. Had a nice form tackle on Rosendahl. I'm sorry, Rosendahl. Keep messing up your name. But Rosendahl got right back up, though. It's a tough kid.
this will be from 46. Noah Ash's long last year was 39. Trying to get it back to a 3-possession game. From the right hash, too, so he's got to angle this one back in. Timeout. Nease is going to ice the kicker.
Yeah, I mean, not too often does a coach ice a kicker before a halftime kick, but, you know, they got the extra timeouts, haven't used them. Why not?
This is important, though. I mean, you're talking about Ponte Vedra, if they get a touchdown coming off the kick in the second half, them going for 2 versus them kicking an extra point. This is a big kick right here. You get it back to a 21-point game. You can get it back to 14 with a touchdown drive.
Yeah, Ponte Vedra is definitely not out of this game, and I don't think either team thinks that.
No.
But
you got to play 48 minutes.
Got to play 48 minutes of high school football.
Especially in a rivalry game like this.
Both teams know how to scrap. Expect to see a scrappy second half of this football game.
And expect to see some defensive adjustments as well from PV. The snap, the hold is good. The kick is up. It's a line drive, and it does not have the distance. He had it on line, but missed under the goalpost, and it will be 31-7 going into the half. Nease is fired up, running onto the field, giving high fives. Nease feeling good. They are in the driver's seat after one half of football here on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. And our Whataburger Game of the Week is brought to you by That One Painter First Coast. That painter you need, we're the one. Republic Services, RecyclingSimplified.com, Nimnick Buick GMC, Nobody But Nimnick, and Baker's Sports. On to the halftime show now. Brody, let's catch our breaths as there was a lot of fireworks there in the first half. Back for the second half coming up here on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
I'm joined by Jacob Curry from the Nease Panthers, a linebacker over there at Nease, and you guys have a great history with your linebackers, a lot of really quality players, especially in recent years. What does it take to be a linebacker for Nease?
Well, you gotta have a good work ethic. We're out there working out every single day together. We gotta have a good brotherhood too. We really try to go out and eat all the time with each other, build that connection, and just have the mentality that we're gonna beat everybody.
What's the go-to spot for you guys to go out and eat?
We kind of have rotation between like we go to this Mexican place over by where we stay, and Sushi X, all you can eat sushi. So we just kind of run the pockets.
What's the Mexican place? Because I'm near Nease.
We have two. So it's either we go to Cinco de Mayo or I can never remember this other place. I don't know what it's called. It's literally right next to Nease, like a minute away.
Listen, if there's good Mexican, I'll try to find it. Can't go wrong.
Yes, sir.
You guys turned some heads last year. I think you were slept on coming into the season and turned out to be one of the best teams in the state. Obviously, didn't make it as far as the playoffs as you may have wanted, but going into this year, coming off of that momentum, what's it like? What's the feeling in the program?
We're just keep going. We got the mentality that we got to be better than last year. We got to be the best, and so we're just keep working, trying to get better every day in practice to eventually prove that we are the best team.
Mm-hmm. And last year, did you guys see it coming, or did you kind of get surprised almost?
No, we saw it coming. We knew what we had, and these other teams, they all doubted us. We weren't even ranked in the top 20 teams in the area, and so kind of took that personally. We got to go prove everybody that we're better than what they thought we were.
And then how does this year's team compare to last year's squad?
I think we're better this year. Our defense is looking super solid, and our offense, we have a bunch of returning, like 3 returning O-linemen, returning receivers. I think we're going to be good.
What excites you the most about this team and what you bring to the table?
I think our defense is going to go out there and really turn some heads this year. Then we have a lot of interceptions, fumbles, forced fumbles, a lot of big plays on defense.
I think that was the difference for you guys last year. Because over at Nease, under Coach Drafts, you guys have always had a good offense, but the defense really took a turn last year for the better. What was the difference maker in that?
It's with our connection. Like years prior, I started my sophomore year. I didn't really have a super good connection with other players, but like sophomores last year and junior seniors, we were still always out hanging out, eating, growing around each other, building that connection. So when we're out there on the field, we know who has our back, and I think that's a big difference maker.
I'm wondering, because you guys have a lot of good rivalries, a lot of St. Johns County opponents. What game are you most looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to either St. Augustine or Buchholz the most. I think that'd be a good game, and I think we're going to go out there and play some good football. Best
of luck this season. Looking forward to seeing what the Panthers accomplish.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm joined by TJ Cole from the Reigns Vikings, getting set for this 2025 campaign. TJ, you got a season under your belt of really good football there at Reigns, made it to the state championship last year. What's it going to take to get this squad back?
It just takes a lot of communication. It's going to take the same thing it took last year, the hard work in the offseason, hard work in the spring, the coaches coming together, and just building that team chemistry that we had last year, and just bringing it all together and going back and finishing it.
You know what I think makes you guys dangerous is just seeing the amount of talent that is returned for you guys.
Facts.
How does that affect your team? Is it different this year with chemistry built up pretty well?
It's definitely different. The transfers that came in, we welcome them with open arms. All the leaders that we have coming back from last year, and all the leaders that left, they set a great example for the leaders that was coming up. So just being able to be that leader and just welcome the transfers with open arms and just getting them to know the system and how Reigns operates, you know, it was just good and just building that chemistry.
Last year, you guys had a great run all the way to the state championship, ran into Miami Northwestern, and just fell short. How is that motivating you going into this year?
It's definitely motivated us. It motivated us to work hard, continue to improve in situations that we did not do good in that state championship game. So I just think just getting that game out the way and kind of like getting Central first week 1, I think that's going to be our biggest test, Central week 1. So we just finishing off with a down south team and starting the season off with a down south team should tell us a lot about how our season is going to go.
TJ, you had a great year last year, one of the best players in the Jacksonville area. Where do you feel like you have progressed coming into this season?
I feel like just getting faster, you know. I think I was pretty fast last year, but just being able to maintain my speed, gain a little weight, but still maintain my speed and maintain my progressions, keeping my eyes downfield, coming back down to my check downs, and I just feel like I'm matured over the years at doing that. So I feel like that's a big step that I took this offseason on my game and watching a lot of film.
So, for those who aren't familiar with the Reigns Vikings, what's the scouting report on you guys, how you play football, and your key players this year?
Hey, we move fast, we move physical, and we move overly dangerous. You know, we stay disciplined. We got a lot of leaders on this team that has came in and led by example, and a lot of leaders that's been around for a little minute. So. Just being able to have that leadership in the locker room, on the field, in the classroom, with Coach Maz, and it's just good to have on the field.
Mm-hmm. Last thing I got for you, what's one word to describe the team this season?
One word. I gotta say, it's probably not one word, but it's just a phrase that we stuck to all offseason in this spring, revenge tour. That's exactly what we're on. We're on a revenge tour, and we're trying to get back to where we left last year.
So I said that was the last thing, but I'm curious about that.
Yeah.
Revenge tour.
Revenge tour.
Who came up with that?
I want to say Zion. You know, like I said, he a big leader. He a big leader in the locker room and on the field. You know, Zion Butler, good guy. And one day we was just sitting, and it was just like, you know what, you boys, we on a revenge tour. So this year. We gonna put in the work. We gonna do what we do, and we on our revenge tour to getting back to Miami and winning it this year.
Well, look out, guys.
Yes,
Reigns already dangerous last year, but this year, TJ Cole and the Vikings
Definitely.
on a revenge tour.
Let's do
Looking
it.
forward to seeing what you guys do.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I'm here with Sherrod Taylor from the Trinity Christian Conquerors. You guys have had storied program, a lot of success. What's the standard for you guys year in, year out?
The standard is always to go to state, win state. You know, that's always been a goal of us each year. You know, no matter who's in the state, no matter who we playing, you know, we play to win.
Mm-hmm. And as a senior, what's your role in instilling that culture and preaching it to the younger guys?
Definitely always being a leader. You know, make sure my teammates doing what they're supposed to do, and staying out of trouble. You know, just being a leader.
Mm-hmm. How has that been for you, becoming a leader in this team? Is that something you have to learn, pick up?
Definitely. I would say, like, from freshman, sophomore year, you know, you just coming in, being new. And then, you know, thankfully we had leaders already ahead of us to show us the ropes. You know, our coach, Coach V, he tells us we got to step up. So, you know, that's what we got to do. We step up, be leaders, and lead the team.
I will say, I think going into this year, Trinity being slept on a little bit, I think you could say. You're talking about the other schools, St. Augustine Bowls, all these programs. What do you have to say about the Conquerors and what you guys bring to the table this year?
You know, we play hard-hitting football, I'll say that. We're definitely a great team. People look down on us because we was young last year, but, you know, we still went to the Final Four, you know, played some of the top teams in the nation. So we just a slept-on team, but we gonna pop out this year. Absolutely.
Yes, you got a young team last year with some experience. How dangerous does that make you guys?
That's gonna make us real dangerous. We got a great season coming up. You know, first 3 games is already at White, Bowls, Reigns. So we had that last year. We just gonna step it up this year. You know.
Is that Bowls game the one you're most looking forward to this year?
I'm looking for Bowls, and then I'm looking for L. White.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And then if you could accomplish one thing your senior season, I got a feeling I know what the answer to this is, but what would it be?
I definitely want to win state senior year, but then I also want to land a scholarship somewhere. Yes, sir.
Best of luck. Looking forward to seeing what you guys accomplish this year.
Yes, sir.
When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. And most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade. If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder grade materials. And there's more, and for that we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com. Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it. Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jaxn team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilly, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to Ponte Vedra here, the Shark Tank, where the Nease Panthers lead 31-7. I don't think anyone expected this. We haven't seen this rivalry very lopsided. Last year, Nease won by a few possessions, but even then, 24-7, not a giant deficit. The Panthers entering this second half with a 24-point advantage, but Ponte Vedra will get the ball first, and they've still got time to make a comeback, but they're going to have to get creative, probably steal a couple possessions to do so. And, Brody, I just want to start by talking about, for the longest time, each week it seemed like the elephant in the room when Nease was preparing for this game would be, hey, we haven't beat this team in 10, 11 years it ended up being. Now you feel like Colin Drafts was mentioning it. When he first got to Nease, the message to the team was, we haven't beat these guys in years. We got to get it done. The pressure was on. Now, the weight off their backs, they can treat it a little more like another game. And, man, they walked in here. They came in onto this field with some swag. They were jumping around, feeling confident, and it's showing out on the field tonight. What are your thoughts on that first half performance?
Yeah, the Panthers, I mean, they came ready to play. Had every reason to. This is a big rivalry game. A lot of social media talk throughout the week, a lot of news coverage, a lot of Action Sports Jaxn here and News Report Jaxn here, all over the place. Big coverage on this game. They're ready to play, but at the end of the day, they didn't need any of that. They know they're playing the Sharks. They know there's bad blood there, and they came in here and they came firing off the gates. I mean, their offense. Let's start offensively. These Panthers' offense has done a very good job settling in Pfeiffer into the game, Aiden Pfeiffer into the game. Started the few drives just with some quick passes, a few screens to Felder, and started really opening up towards the end of that first half. Offensively, running the ball very well, passing the ball very well. Just a few miscues here and there, which caused them to not have a few more points. They had some points on the table. They left. But all in all, Nease's offense is playing great. Defensively, they are doing an amazing job. Most of the time, the box is stacked. They leave the wide outs just one-on-one with the corners, and they'll have everybody else in between the tackles of the Ponte Vedra Sharks.
Brody, what does Ponte Vedra have to do to get back into this game? What are they going to have to do in the second half? Because I feel like there's not much more room for error in this game.
There's not much room for error at all. They're going to have to come out here, be very disciplined, execute at a high level, maybe make a few special teams play. They got to do some big things. Big things need to happen, but I bet their message at halftime was, let's take it one play at a time and go out there and really just give it our best effort to win each and every down and win their position battles. Ponte Vedra defensively, they've been getting smoked on the perimeter from the Nease receivers, and they need to be more physical out there and get some more hats on number 6 and number 1.
Well, here we go. Davis Bear getting ready to kick this one away, and the second half is underway. It's a line drive towards the end zone and into the end zone for a touchback. Ponte Vedra's offense got the ball moving more consistently towards the end of the first half. They need to keep it going, get a quick touchdown here.
They do. We got one more half of football, 24 minutes left to play in this game, which is more time than you would think. But definitely open up this drive and putting a good drive together and ending with some points is definitely what they need here. I would expect for them to be more aggressive. Backs are kind of against the wall at this point. It's time to put some points on the board for the Sharks offense.
First down and 10 for the Sharks. They set up on their own 20-yard line after the touchback. Rosendahl seemed to settle in a little bit there in the second quarter. A little bit of a blitz right out the gate, throwing down the field, incomplete. He was looking for Bergquist coverage there from Jaden Haynes. Second down and 10.
Yeah, Jaden Haynes, number 9 for the Nease Panthers, is doing a very good job in coverage tonight. Already has a pick. They keep trying to go his way, and he's just always in phase with the receiver. They can't get away from him. Haven't seen much shots towards the other side. Damian Bridges, haven't really seen much action over there. See if they'll start taking shots on the other side.
A man in motion. It's a jet sweep to Bergquist. Feeling some pressure back by the 15. Coughs up the ball out of bounds. A big-time hit. Caused that ball to come loose. And a flag after the play. I think this one's going against Nease.
Yeah, big physical play there. Crew Casey, the transfer linebacker, laid the wood there. I mean, absolute massive hit. This kid's been playing very well tonight. Every time I see a big physical hit, I usually see number 10 around the ball.
And it is unsportsmanlike against Nease. So they gift Ponte Vedra 15 yards and a first down. That is undisciplined football that you just cannot do that. When you have an advantage, you can't give that other team life.
Yeah, definitely don't want to do that, especially, as we mentioned many times before, it's a big rivalry game week 1. These players probably doing some bantering down there. I bet Jaxn wants that to calm down and them just be disciplined and take it one play at a time.
2 left, 1 right. Shotgun formation. Play action. Down the field, up the right side. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch. Tucker Henderson with a nice grab gets it into Nease territory.
I just said earlier about 2 plays ago, they've been taking shots towards Haynes all night. And I was wondering if they're going to go start looking the other way. And they go on Damian Bridges' side. Not bad coverage, just had him by a step and a beautiful ball.
Looking to throw again. It's a screen. Winkles wrapped up and tackled by Crew Casey. And, man, if he made Casey miss, he had a lot of room to work right there.
Yeah, almost caught their defense in a bind. Half the players were going for the first look of the screen. Quickly realized they were going to screen the opposite way. Crew Casey again making another play for the Nease Panthers. That's a no gain right there, and that's a big stop on first down.
Ponte Vedra has won 7 straight games at home. They have not lost since their loss to Nease in 2023 on their home field. Trying to make the comeback and keep it that way as Doherty gets forward for 5 yards, and a nice job there by the receiver. He turned nothing into at least a little something there.
Yeah, they just go with the simple flat route to Doherty. Makes a good move. Breaks the tackle, gets it around, I don't know, about the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. It'll bring up third and a little bit more manageable, but still behind the sticks a little bit for, I'm assuming, their liking.
And at this point of the game, with that deficit, you're going for it on 4th down, I feel like.
I completely agree, Noah.
Rolling right. Rosendahl looking down the field on the run for Bergquist. He's going to draw a flag. I'd say that there's a little extracurricular in that coverage right there. So, some unwarranted contact.
Yeah, had his arm around his waist on the back side of his jersey. Can't do that as a DB in coverage.
And another time on 3rd down that Nease has given Ponte Vedra a first down. Now right there, maybe that was needed because that looked like a good ball. They could have had a touchdown right there without the flag.
Yeah, Jack Bergquist, a big frame body receiver, 6'3", 215. That ball was definitely in the air, and that ball's in the air. Number 14 usually is going to go up and get it. So maybe it was a good PI. But
sometimes when you're beat, and you'll take that over a touchdown.
Yeah, for sure, and I think that's the right play to do. Nease Panthers still has plenty of room to stop them, but Sharks definitely looking to score here.
1st and 10 on the Nease 18. It's a give to Winkles up the middle, now trying to break out to the left a little bit. He's down inside the 15 to the 13, a nice gain of 5, and halfway there now, 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, just a simple run to the left side, as he said, Noah.
They actually gave him the 13, so give him 6 on that carry and make it 2nd down and 4. And you can see this Ponte Vedra offense kind of settle in as this game's gone on. They just need the defense to start making some stops. Play action. Feeling the pressure. Rosendahl goes down. He did not want to get hit there by Kyle Hurtado. The non-contact sack there for the linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, 2nd and medium. Sharks look to pass there. Nease just sent a bunch of pressure on the outside and through the middle. Nowhere to go for the QB. Had to take the drop. But it'll bring 3rd and 8. Still has a chance to get this 1st down, and they're still, and I'm agreeing with you, Noah. I think they're going for 4th down almost wherever the marker is.
3rd down and 9. And you know what? I got eyes on 14.
It's a good call.
Going towards the end zone. It is incomplete. There's a flag as all over Kekelik there was Jaden Haynes. And I think we've got another 1st down, Ponte Vedra. .56 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Still plenty of time to work with, but they've got to start here with a touchdown, and they've got to get either a quick stop or steal a possession. So they do give him the 1st down on pass interference. Or no, got that call wrong. Maybe a holding right there. It's going to be 3rd down and inches.
Yeah, if they called it a defensive holding, the ref's pretty much just telling you that.
Oh, wait, no, it was pass interference, but it's half the distance to the goal.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
We're getting back into the swing of things, people.
Yeah, it's week 1.
It's week 1.
Players can be a little rusty. Why can't we? Look like a ref time. Got a 3rd and short coming up here, Noah. I can't help but think that they're just going to maybe do that QB power right up the middle or just do a downhill run right up the middle.
Yeah, we've seen it work a couple times, and Rosendahl got a good frame for that. 6'1", 190, not afraid to bear down and run that one up the gut. They do go to Rosendahl, trying to get to the outside. Jacob Curry in there on the tackle. Alongside Devin Wentley. And it looks like he had enough to the 8-yard line. That should be 1st down and goal. And yes, it is. Ponte Vedra on the Nease 8.
Good 1st down pickup by Rosendahl. Had a QB power up the middle. Decided to bounce it a little bit. These defenders were there. Just got that last effort to get the 1st down.
2 on either side for Rosendahl. Takes the snap. Looking to pass, fires to the running back, Winkles, who can't hang on. Pass breakup there from Noah Hodge, the linebacker.
When they're early in downs as they go in the red zone, especially near goal line, they like to, if they're going to do a throwing pay, they like doing a lot of mesh routes, a lot of crossing routes. But while the defense might have eyes on that, they like to leak it out to the halfback. They did it earlier and almost got him in the end zone earlier. Tried it there. Nease defense was ready.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. And that's 1-on-1 Jack Berquist. They are looking to Berquist on the fade, goes up and makes a spectacular catch. What a grab.
Yeah, just plain and simple fade ball on the left side. It's 1-on-1 with Damian Bridges. Rosendahl puts up a great ball there just for his guy to make the catch. Again, as I said earlier, he's a 6'3", 215-pound receiver. It's a big frame right there, and he went up and got it. Great catch by the kid. Ponte Vedra Sharks not going away.
Now, are you surprised they're not going for 2 here and trying to get it to 16 instead of 17?
A little bit surprised. I think it would just a little bit surprised there. But they'll just settle for the 14 points.
The extra point is up and good. 31-14. That's a touchdown brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. Jack Berquist with a touchdown reception. Good ball from Rosendahl. And it's 31-14 with 8:27 to go in the third quarter.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Shacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Noah Ash kicking this one away. It's being brought back here by the Nease Panthers, trying to find that outside, and the Ponte Vedra coverage. Covers nicely as they bring down Tyshawn Ford at the 12-yard line. There is a flag. Could this be coming back even more?
Possibly, but good job by Sharks special teams flying downfield and making a tackle and making sure it's bottled up.
The officials discussing. Ponte Vedra got the touchdown they needed coming out of halftime. Now they need to stop.
Yeah, they do.
And it's holding against Nease. Nease will take over on their own 6-yard line. So great play there by Ponte Vedra special teams to begin with. And now the Panthers backed up. They got to go 94 yards to get into the end zone. This is where the defense has to make a stand.
Yes, I mean, you give it a gift. They got 94 yards to get to the end zone. Sharks need to come up with a stop here if they want to keep staying in this game.
Aiden Pfeiffer, after a nice first half, hands the ball off. Ordonez with some space past the 15-yard line, wrapped up and brought down around the 17. And Nease, if you remember, they had a long first drive. They didn't run the ball once. Since then, they have established the running game in the line of scrimmage.
Ordonez running the ball very well tonight, breaking some tackles, had a big run for a touchdown earlier.
51 yards.
I mean, that's just and honestly, wasn't expecting it out of him.
And it wasn't a cheap 51 either. He made guys miss.
He earned every yard of that 51-yard touchdown.
And jumped over 2 guys into the end zone. Watch that highlight later on the Friday Night Blitz as they give it to Ordonez again. He breaks the tackle. He's going again to the 40, still on his feet, to the 45-yard line. Have yourself a night. Enrique Ordonez, look at him. He's feeling good. He's shaking his head saying, "Get off me."
Just playing like a stud tonight. This kid is breaking tackles left and right. Sharks don't really have an answer for the run game when Ordonez is in there.
He takes over for KJ Perry, who's the starting running back last year for Nease, and a guy who was fantastic for the Panthers. And Ordonez having himself a very nice night. He had 10 carries last year for 44 yards and a touchdown. He beat those numbers on 1 carry from tonight's game. Pfeiffer over the middle, high ball, nearly intercepted. Went off the hands of Vernon Stevens, and Trey Butts had a shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, just went with the RPO, went with a glance across the middle.
Uh-oh. Sorry, we just had the Ponte Vedra student section throw something onto the field that's inside the 5-yard line. Hopefully, Sheriff will go and get that. Let's not be throwing stuff on the field.
Yeah. You get it, excited, rivalry week, but it's a nice field. They just got it put in last summer.
Another give up the middle.
It's a
2-yard gain there for Chase McNeil.
better response there by the Ponte Vedra Shark front seven. They swarmed the ball carrier there. I'll leave a third and a long 8 yards.
This is where you got to get off the field. 6:51 to go in the third quarter. Ponte Vedra fans making some noise. This is a big play in this game. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. Motioning a man over. That's Felder. Watch out for him. Timeout. Called by Nease ahead of this 3rd and 8. Ponte Vedra feeling some momentum. They're motioning for their crowd to get loud as we've got a big 3rd and 8 coming up next on our Whataburger Game of the Week.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Third down and 8. Play action. Looking for the first down, and a big-time first down for Vernon Stevens and the Nease Panthers.
Yeah, going their favorite formation of the night. Tight end left, trips right, back to the right side to do a play fake, and 2 curl routes on the right side from Felder and Stevens. Felder was guarded, Stevens was open. Zip one in there, Stevens fought for the first down. Great play by the Nease Panthers offense.
Not only do you move the chains, keep this drive going, but you're now melting time off the clock. 6 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock in the third quarter, and you can bet with this lead, they're going to drain every second of it.
For sure, Noah, for sure.
That they can. Pfeiffer going down the field, looking for Felder, off on the throw. It'll be 2nd down and 10 on the Ponte Vedra 45.
Great play call, 1st and 10. You know, why not just take a shot to our best receiver of the game so far, Braden Felder. Started from the slot position, just ran a fade route, simple. Ran around the Ponte Vedra defender. Just ball wasn't in play.
Four to the left, 1 to the right, an empty backfield here. Quarterback keeper, Pfeiffer to the right. He'll pick up 3 yards there. 3rd down and 7. Now, Nease just converted on a 3rd and long. Ponte Vedra trying to get a stop here.
Good play calling by the Nease Panthers. They're mixing up everything very well. You know, I feel like they're keeping the Sharks defense on their heels, but Sharks, these last 2 play calls I thought were pretty good, catching them on the heels of their feet. But Sharks has been doing a good job responding to these offensive play calls and just being there and ready to make the play.
And another, looks like a white, I don't know, beanbag. Oh, it's a rubber football tossed onto the field. Looks like they're trying to get the individual out of the student section.
Also on the field, the Nease Panthers always a timeout. They had their coaches and water girls on the field for a little bit.
So the Ponte Vedra student section helping out the other team.
Looks like it.
Third down and 7. Give to Ordonez, and he's got the first down and some more, powering ahead inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Ordonez again finding some space, bouncing to the left side there. ran down a hill. I mean, the first contact of that play is not going to be good when you're trying to tackle number 26 Ordonez, man.
It'll be first down and 10 on the Ponte Vedra 29 after this official's timeout for a water break, brought to you by Donato's Pizza.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. First down and 10, Aiden Pfeiffer looking for the end zone, and he's got Chase Pfeiffer, does he? Yes, he does! Climbing the ladder and bringing in his second touchdown of the night. Chase Pfeiffer, double team, still comes down with the touchdown.
You know, in their most played formation all night, except this time they had the trips to the left side of the field. They had it tight end on the right side on the line. Had his hand on the dirt in the start of that play, ended up running a deep corner on the right side. I think Ponte Vedra Sharks offense, we're looking at number 1, Vernon Stevens, across the middle. But even then, he was still double covered, just went up there, climbed the ladder, and got him 6.
Went airborne.
Yeah, he did.
Nice little hang time, too. Stayed up there, high pointed the ball.
That's two touchdowns for the Pfeiffer to Pfeiffer connection tonight.
The PAT is up, and it is good. Ponte Vedra, 38-14, with another touchdown brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. Back after this break on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour.
High school football fans, make sure tonight at 10:30 you turn into the Friday Night Blitz, and again at 11:15 as we'll give you all the highlights and scores from the top games in the Jacksonville area. And there were some good ones out there tonight. Brody, you were talking about Ed White and Trinity Christian was close. Ed White with the advantage. There's obviously this big-time rivalry here at Ponte Vedra. Some good matchups out there that can't wait to tune into that, see what happened.
Yeah, good matchups. Also, Creekside Mandarin going on. Not sure what the score is over there. Bulls played last night, if I'm not mistaken, against
Crazy
Monarch.
highlight from Naeem Burrows. Did you see that one?
Oh, he got it. I mean, he got it. He put his foot in the ground and went upfield like 5 different times, breaking tackles. I mean,
he is an exciting player to watch.
As a Florida fan, reminded me of Kadarius Toney.
That's a pull right there. A little more recent, but
I could pull all day with Gators.
He did some special things there at UF.
Yeah, he did.
Three over on the right side. Rosendahl rolling, feeling some pressure, going to have to throw this one away. 5:13 on the clock here in the third quarter, 38-14 Nease, and now is where Ponte Vedra, they got to get some quick points here, and they cannot allow really another score from Nease, I think.
Yeah, I mean, defense needs to step up, give their offense some help here. Offense on the field currently, they're looking to put up another touchdown, keep chipping away at this lead. But with Nease's offense, if they're going to keep responding, not much matter to it.
This is the most points scored by a team in this game since 2013.
Wow.
That year, Ponte Vedra put up 52 in a 52-17 win against the Panthers. The most Nease has scored in the Max Preps era back in 2009, 38 points. Now, I don't have the Tim Tebow numbers on here. I'd imagine that there were some numbers put up back then, but
I can only imagine, too.
This is the most points that Nease has put up against PV since 2009. That is really impressive stuff.
Yeah. And they might keep going.
Looking for a shot towards the sideline. There's the first down. Bergquist still rolling. Oh, they can't stop him. Get him to the 50. Get him into Nease territory before they finally bring him down on the Panther 47. It'll be 1st and 10.
Bergquist, a kid who's been playing some varsity football for a little bit now. Making some big plays tonight.
He had a very nice year last year. Was the top receiver for the Sharks. He led the team in receptions and yards last year. 40 receptions, 682 yards. Averaged 17 yards per reception last season. Rosendahl rolling. Little counter screen here and a pickup of maybe 4 there for David Doherty, who was one of the top receivers last year for this Ponte Vedra team, but he's been relatively quiet tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they go back to that fake roll out to the right side and throw a screen on the backside, but linebacker Crew Casey was there to make the play again.
He's been all over the place.
Did a very good job in the film room this week because he's been sniffing out a lot of these screens and reverse type of plays.
Rosendahl fires. He's got a man. That's Tucker Henderson. And he's got a first down to the Nease 36. Henderson's been having himself a nice game. Had just 2 catches at the varsity level as a sophomore last year for 64 yards on 2 receptions. Impressive stuff. He's made a really nice grab up the side on a big play earlier. Gets involved again there, and you can see that PV's got some plans here for the junior in 2025.
Oh, yeah. Making good plays tonight. See if we can make some more.
Going a little fade again, looking for Henderson. And a flag is thrown on the sideline. Bridges celebrating. But I think they might call him here for pass interference. I didn't really see much that warranted a flag, did you?
Me neither. Maybe a little jersey pull on the top of the shoulder pad, but not something I would call a flag on.
And it is pass interference against Bridges. So give Ponte Vedra 15 yards and a first down. They're driving again, but is it too little, too late?
Yeah, his third quarter, my bad. This third quarter has gone by pretty fast with Lisa's offense being on the field for a good chunk of this quarter.
3:23 on the clock. The Sharks facing a 24-point deficit. Rosendahl looking to pass, going for the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Another flag there. I don't know if that was a miscommunication between him and Bergquist, or if he led Henderson too much. But it looks like
they ran the route combination earlier. Bergquist is going for a post, and the other receiver goes on the wheel route behind him, but they rub. They're rubbing against each other, so if it's man coverage, it's supposed to pick the Nease players, but there I think it picked the Ponte Vedra players. Kind of had them run into each other, messed up the timing of that route.
Pass interference, the call against Nease.
I guess during that, once they were crossing paths on that wheel post route combination, they must have seen some
grabbing. That explained why maybe the throw seemed so far out.
Yeah. It looks like from here that they just ran into each other, the Sharks players.
Hey, but we're all the way up here.
Yeah. I have no clue what actually happened.
Give to Winkles. He'll get forward for a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal. 9 yards out. Ponte Vedra needs a touchdown, and at this point of the game, probably a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Noah. I think they need to get all the points they can get. Big deficit to cover with a hot Nease offense on the other side.
At what point do you bring out the onside kick?
Kind of just really depends, but I wouldn't say next kickoff unless you got something that you could maybe a nice one down the middle, something planned maybe to do it next drive.
Rosendahl scrambling, and he's brought down by guess who? Crew Casey.
Rosendahl to about the 7-yard line.
Crew Casey's been all over the field tonight, making great plays, sniffing out everything. Right there, QB had a lot of time in the pocket, stepped up. Rosendahl didn't see anything, tried to run. Crew Casey makes a great tackle. I mean, and he's sitting there, he's squatting down, tired a little bit. Don't blame the kid. He's been playing his heart out all night.
3rd and goal, and this is a big play for Ponte Vedra. And that clock's still ticking. They got to get going. 1:53 on the clock. And Ponte Vedra not happy. Play clock winding down. They have to spend a timeout, and you need all those timeouts as time winds down in this game. A mistake there from the Sharks. 3rd down and goal from the 8 coming up after this timeout. Brought to you by Donato's Pizza.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7.
Here we go, 3rd down and goal as Rosendahl looking for the end zone. Bergquist is there, just misses. He had him open. Just let him a little bit too much, and now big time 4th and goal, and this could very well be game right here.
Very well could be. It was a great call by the Ponte Vedra Sharks coaching staff. Nease's red zone defense usually just has a corner guarding the whole half of that end zone in the flats over there, so corner wasn't ready for it. Had a corner out from the number 14, Jack Bergquist, going that way on the left side. Corner for the Nease Panthers wasn't ready for it. Almost a touchdown, just overthrown.
4th and goal. Feeling pressure. Rosendahl brought down. Noah Hodge. Might as well have just said good night right there. That, I think, is the final nail in the coffin for Ponte Vedra.
Yeah, I mean, some miraculous things need to happen for them to get back in this game. Big-time sack by number 3,
Pick
Noah
6.
Hodge. Just a great play by the Nease Panthers defense. I mean, that was an example of them bending but not breaking. Nease Panthers defense tonight, man, playing out of their minds tonight. 14 points on the board. Let up a few big plays, but other than that, man, they've been sniffing everything out. Ponte Vedra Sharks offense is not something to sneeze over at all.
No.
Good players, good offensive play calling, and Nease defense just one step ahead tonight.
What's impressed me the most is Ponte Vedra returned 4 seniors on the line, a lot of them with experience, starting experience on this team, and this is a big line. And, man, Ponte Vedra, they've had no answer for that front 7 for Nease. They have been dominating the line of scrimmage. There's been no room for Alex Winkles or Cole Rosendahl to work. as here's a little screen pass to the outside, going nowhere.
Yep.
But you're talking to Colin Drafts, as hold on, we've got a Nease player down. And it looks like John O'Dwyer, a sophomore tackle offered by Florida State, as we step away for an injury timeout.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly who can help. That One Painter can handle all your painting needs, from field goal posts to cabinets to stucco. They got you covered. Though they may not be able to help with my kicking, they can certainly help with the posts. Call That One Painter First Coast today for all your painting needs at 904-495-1373. Second down and 9 here, as it looks like the new tackle in for John O'Dwyer jumped. That's Jack Molman, so he moved from the right side to the left side, and Hudson Nevelos will slide in at right tackle. Hope O'Dwyer's all right. Big returner on that line for Nease. But we were talking before the break about this Nease defense and what they've done in this game. And we'll get to this offense because their performance has been impressive, but just building off of Nease's defense, we were talking to Colin Drafts going into this matchup. He said it is the most talented unit we've ever had. But they've been preaching to the guys that talent doesn't mean a thing yet. They've got to perform, and tonight they most certainly did.
Yeah, potential. Potential was the word he used. Very talent and potential. But potential, he said potential means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Right now, we mean nothing. We need to go out there and go pretty much, in a sense, prove ourselves and show that our talent isn't just a waste. We're going to go out here and show our talent, and we're going to play disciplined football while making some great plays. And that's what they did. Nease's defense, very talented group. Had a great game plan going into this week. They've been really stacking the box and pressing corners, and it's done great success for them.
Third down and 5 here. Pfeiffer feeling some pressure, throws it towards the PV sideline, looking for Stevens. And that pass falls incomplete. 4th and 5, and Ponte Vedra's defense finally getting the stop.
Yeah, great coverage by Cooper Sebecki on the outside. Throw a ball up to Vernon Stevens. Just overthrown by a little too much, but nice to see some nice sports conduct going on between the players. Number 26 helped them up.
Steve Price there as well.
Yep. Nice to see that in rivalries.
Yeah. Davis Bear on for the punt. And that kick is away. Berquist bobbled it and falls on it. Ponte Vedra ball on their own 28 with 16 seconds to work with in the third quarter.
That was nuked. That was nuked. Wouldn't he stand in like the 20-yard line?
I think inside of it, like around the 15.
Almost got it to the other 20.
I mean, he flipped that field big time. Definitely inside the 25.
You know, that was a spot Drafts was talking about last week. So they struggled a little bit in the kickoff classic with special teams. Let up a big kick return and begin the game. But, had a punt blocked, I think.
Let's get 45, 50-yard punt there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you love to see. Still executing.
16 seconds to go in the third quarter. All right, here's the formula. You need a big touchdown here to Jack Berquist, and then an onside kick recovery. You're back in it.
That's the route I would go. If I was coaching this Ponte Vedra Sharks football team, wouldn't be surprised they take a shot here at the bottom.
Play action. Rosendahl firing deep, looking for Kekelis, and he misses him, not by much.
Was thinking they're going to take a shot, and they do, and they go to number 2, Kuechly. Got a lot of separation there. Thought that was going to be a big one, just slightly overthrown by Rosendahl. Bet they're wishing they had that, but we'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Rolling out right. Rosendahl. Back over the middle, crossbody, finds Winkles, and he's up to the 46.
First down. Out to the 46-yard line. First and 10.
New set of downs as we hit the 4th quarter. Ponte Vedra trails Nease 38-14. Sharks with the ball. When we return for the 4th quarter, high school football on Action Sports Jax 24/7 is brought to you by Nimnicht Buick GMC. Nobody but Nimnicht.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
First down and 10. Ponte Vedra with the ball on their own 47-yard line. Rosendahl looking to pass, fires over the middle, high for Berquist, maybe looking for Kuechly. Second and 10. And Nease's defense in this one has been so impressive. That secondary's been locked down. The linebackers have been flying all over the place. This is a dangerous unit, and they've showed themselves to be a very dangerous team. Under pressure, Rosendahl just going to go down. Back at the 42, maybe 41-yard line. Third down and 16 yards to go.
Nease's defense has just been smothering that O-line of the Sharks. Hasn't really had much success blocking, especially run blocking. Haven't had much success there. Had a few shots tonight from the Sharks offense. A few good drawn-up plays that worked out for them, but all in all, this has been all Nease on the Sharks offensive side of the ball.
Rosendahl looking for a man, fires up the sideline, and Kuechly is there.
Rosendall's pass complete.
Big-time play there to convert on 3rd and 16. And it's forward to the Nease 29. Big completion, a nice catch there as well. Angelo Kuechly, a guy who had a great spring and proved a lot, according to head coach Steve Price, and the senior earned a role in this offense.
Oh, yeah, playing good football tonight.
As Rosendahl gets forward for a yard.
Gets down to the 27-yard.
Second down.
Little gain on the play. Second down.
Looked like they were trying to develop a screen on the right side. Saw Lyman going downfield to block. Just wasn't there. Rosendahl decided to keep it himself and pick up a few yards. He'll bring up second and about 8.
One thing that was huge for Ponte Vedra last year was the run game, and that has not been there tonight. They rushed for at least 170 yards in all but 4 games last season as they go for the fade to Bergquist. Makes the catch inside the 5.
Think he was getting PI too.
But back to what I was saying. Last year, the run game, they lived and died by it. They rushed for nearly 200 yards a game last season. And in the 4 games where they didn't rush for 170 yards, they were 1-3. All their losses came when they didn't do that. I don't think they have 100 yards rushing tonight. There's no way they do.
No, I mean, if they do, it's by a majority of those yards would go to the QB. Just haven't even seen much run plays.
Going for the quarterback sneak. What do they like to say in Philadelphia? It works 92% of the time.
It hit there. Good drive by the Sharks. Put some points on the board. I'll make it a 3-possession game.
Could get it down to 2 with a 2-point conversion.
Love to see this team still fighting. Got players still getting hyped up down there, getting excited to play, about big plays as well. 2 big catches by the receivers of Ponte Vedra there.
See, I'm confused now. Why are you bringing out Ash? I mean,
well,
10 minutes, 12 seconds to go. You got a chance to get it back to a 16-point game, 2 possessions. I mean, I don't think you're going to get 3 comfortable possessions here. You got to get some quick stops.
That's a good point, Noah. Maybe they'll do it next time. They can do it the next drive.
Right now, you're banking on 2 quick stops, 2 touchdowns, and another stop and getting it to Noah Ash to tie the game.
I agree with you, Noah. I think I'm kind of confused as well. I don't know why they're kicking this. Maybe it's a fake.
Nope, it's for real, and it splits the uprights. Back to a 17-point game, and we've got ourselves another touchdown brought to you by Bono's Pit Barbecue. Real pit barbecue since 1949.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee, and so much more. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Ponte Vedra as Ash kicks it away for a touchback. No attempt at an onside kick there. No, Ponte Vedra's trusting their defense to get off the field.
Defense has been playing better this half.
This one's not over. Now the chance of a PV comeback, not relatively high, but it's not over.
Definitely slim, Noah, but, I mean, if they get a stop here and score a touchdown, everybody's going to start raising their eyebrows like, hold on now.
And you know Ponte Vedra is going to be feeling it down on that sideline if they can do so.
They are. I mean, they still got a lot of their players on the field playing very hard. You know, they want to win. They don't think they're out, and I wouldn't either.
You know what really getting going right here? Pick 6.
Pick 6. Noah's calling a pick 6.
I think it's smart if you run the ball and avoid that possibility, and that's exactly what Nease does right here.
Now the big question in my head is with number 26 right now, Ordonez. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name, but Ordonez. How many yards does he have tonight, Noah? What would you ballpark that at?
200.
Me too. I agree with you. I think he's either slightly under or slightly over. But, man, what a game by that kid. I haven't heard of his name till this week, and he's played some really good football tonight.
Third-string running back last year, and he's sliding nicely into that starting role.
Oh, yeah.
Up the middle again, Ordonez fights his way forward for a first down and 1 more yard on top of it.
Just a hard runner. He's been doing it all game and does it there again. Nease is very happy with clicking with the run game and the pass game tonight. Very balanced offense.
And this offense, there were some questions about this group coming into the season. They're inexperienced. They lost 8 starters from last year's team and more guys who played on top of that. They lost Maddox Spencer, Nate Harry. They lost Gazem Fari, KJ Perry. They lost almost all their yards from last year's team. And I tell you what, this team, they were talking about, we asked Coach Drafts about the inexperience of the offense, and he goes, look, we've been working since January. This ain't these guys' first rodeo. They had high expectations for this group, even if they haven't had much time maybe under the Friday night lights. And, man, I tell you what, they've lived up to them tonight. This is the most points they've scored against PV since 2009.
It's a crazy stat that you found there. But here on the second down, they're in empty backfield, 4 receivers right.
Pfeiffer going to run it himself, trying to find that left edge, and he's going to lose 3.
Would have liked to see him just take a seat in the middle of the field or right before the sideline so they could drain the clock still. If you're a Nease fan, you would have liked to seen that. But goes out of bounds, stops the clocks for the Sharks. Got a second and long here. This is a big down coming up. Sharks would like to limit the damage with the yardage on this play. See what the Panthers are cooking up here on second and long. Or third and long. My bad, third and long.
Little give. And this time it's Quinn Bradfield.
Excuse me, that's going to be Quinn Bradfield.
He's going to fall 4 yards short of the first down marker. 4th down and 4, and Nease will punt this one away.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, foot's off the gas pedal. They had a third and long, and they still ran it, finding it more valuable just to drain some clock than to try to get the first down there.
Some score updates from the area. We've got Ed White over Trinity Christian 31-21 in the 4th quarter. Brody, you are the only one who predicted an Ed White win on the Blitz Breakdown picks this week. By the way, let's do a shameless plug right here. Our first show of the Blitz Breakdown, talking all things Jacksonville High School football. First episode debuts Monday night at 8 o'clock right here on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. We'll have picks, rankings, talking high school football. We'll talk about this game and everything coming next week with interviews and everything you can ask for Jacksonville High School football.
If you need a quality play this football season at your home, call That One Painter First Coast. Locally owned and operated, experienced employees, no builder-grade materials. And there's more, and for that, we throw it to Noah Schlicksup. That One Painter First Coast can apparently help your kicking game, too.
Well, after my failure on skinny sticks last year on Creekside game day, I've spent a lot of time out here at Creekside practicing my kicks. There's only one issue. How is that even possible? The good news is I know exactly. Cole Rosendahl dropping back, looking to pass, fires up the sideline, nearly intercepted. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yep, at this point, the Sharks offense is just trying to air it out, see if they can make some big plays to try to cut down this Panther lead with very little time left in the game with 7 minutes, 13 seconds.
Some other score updates from the area. Oakleaf coming out on top of Riverside, 23-14, 9-point game. Good effort there from Riverside against a really good Oakleaf squad.
Yeah, and I would think a lot of teams and fans would have thought that game would have been a shootout. To hear that low scoring, 2 big, high-powered offenses historically.
Rosendahl towards the sticks. Catch is made by Henderson for the first down. Clock stops 7:03.
Nice tackle by number 7, Damian Bridges on the sideline.
Score update from Fleming Island. 14-0 Golden Eagles over Clay in the third quarter. Another rivalry over there in Clay County. Sorry to cut you off there, Brody. What were you saying?
We'll go back to it in a second.
Nice completion there for another first down. Doherty towards the 50. Still going strong to the Nease 49.
Yeah, great play by the Sharks offense there. Get some more yards. They're moving the chains here. Jacob Curry trying to punch out that ball towards the end of that tackle. Didn't work out. Sharks moving the sticks on this drive, though.
And the last thing I'll say about area games, for more scores and all the highlights, tune in to the Friday Night Blitz tonight at 10:30 and 11:15. Rolling Rosendahl, brought down in the backfield. It'll be second down and 12. A loss of 2 on the play. Actually make it a loss of 3 as they're at the 49.
Another play by Crew Casey. This kid's been all over the field tonight.
MVP of the defense?
Yes, I would think so. It's hard to get one as a corner, but number 9, Jaden Haynes, has been playing a great game. Bunch of pass breakups. I think he's had 1 touchdown let up on him and a pick.
We hit the official water break back after these messages on Action Sports Jax 24/7.
Baker Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jax team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Second down and 13 for Ponte Vedra, 5:49 to play as the Sharks looking for some points. Little dump off pass, ball comes loose. I think they're going to rule a complete pass. Forget about ball must have popped out after he was down. It will be third down and 9. Clock stays running down to 5.5 minutes to play. Third and 9. It's about time PV takes a shot.
Yeah, they've been trying to do it this drive, just not much good coverage by the Panthers so far.
Rosendahl turning around, motioning, throwing it down the field, looking for Henderson in the end zone. Off of his hands. Nearly had 6 right there. He could not have placed that ball any better.
Oh, I thought he snagged that because the ball disappeared from my angle. I was like, did he just catch that? Didn't, though. Just a fraction away from making a really big play. Good ball by Rosendahl.
Great ball.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Set his feet, just launched it. I mean, he was behind the 50-yard line when he threw it. That ball in the end zone.
Accurately.
Yes.
You can see Rosendahl settle in. And I know we've been talking a lot about Nease, but Ponte Vedra is not a team to be slept on this year.
No.
They'll bounce back from this, and you can see this offense settle in. Rosendahl stepping forward, evading some pressure in the pocket, fires for Winkles. They got the first down inside the 30-yard line. Alexander Winkles, he accelerated really fast right there, turned on the jets, got inside the 30-yard line, moving the chains.
Yeah, Winkles' best help tonight has been in the the pass game, catching the ball from Rosendahl. I think that might be around his 4th to 5th reception of the night. Making some good plays after the catch. And there's another one there. It'll be a 1st and 10, Sharks.
Timeout. Nease wants to talk things over. As we'll step away for this timeout, brought to you by Donato's Pizza.
Burgers or breakfast, you can get it all at Whataburger. Try something new on the menu or an all-time favorite like the Whataburger Patty Melt.
And now you can have breakfast here at Whataburger 12 hours a day, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m. Menu items like the bacon taquito, sausage taquito, honey butter chicken biscuit. Whether you work the late night shift, just want a snack early in the morning to get your day started, or a little pick-me-up late in the morning, 12 hours a day, breakfast served, 11 p.m. until 11 a.m.
A dozen locations in Jacksonville. You can order pickup or delivery and download the Whataburger app. New rewards members get free Whataburger items when placing their first online order. Just download the app. And for us coffee drinkers, Whataburger has all new hot coffee and iced coffee too. Satisfy that coffee craving at Whataburger 24/7, and it comes in a variety of flavors. Burgers, breakfast, coffee.
First down and 10. Rosendahl looking to pass. Firing. He's got Henderson inside the 5 and inside the pylon. It's a touchdown, Ponte Vedra.
Great play by the Sharks offense. Rosendahl steps back, fires a strike to Henderson.
He has really had himself a nice night. Tucker Henderson making a name for himself.
Good ball player. I mean, he's doing it on great coverage, too. Some good corners playing against him tonight. Made some big plays tonight. Expect more out of that kid the rest of the season. And Rosendahl, again, we were just saying it, really settling in. And another good ball by the kid. Could have a good future ahead of him the rest of the season.
Extra point here from Noah Ash. And he gets it back to a 10-point game. So now, Brody, onside kick time.
Yeah, you would think they have to go to it at this point. They've been
4:29 to play. Not much time, but you need an onside kick. You need a touchdown, and only 2 timeouts. You don't have many opportunities to stop the clock.
Yeah, I would think they kick an onside kick here, but I could see them not doing it, them just backing them up. They want to play the field position because the field position matters, because you got to think, what's going to happen if we miss the onside kick? Well, they'll get it at the 50, and if we go 3 and out, then they'll punt it. We'll have the ball inside our 15-yard line.
So you're thinking the onside kick comes after another potential touchdown?
Possibly. It just depends on what the coach wants. I mean, if in my shoes, I think I'd kick the onside now, but I could so see it, just them kicking them off and playing the field position one last time before
the
they
defense is playing well here in the second half.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're really stepping up. I mean, but at the same time, I think Drafts has let off the gas a little bit on offense. I've been seeing them running the ball a lot more.
They're going for the onside kick.
Lining up for it.
It's high, and it is caught at the 50-yard line.
Onside kick is down by Derek Chase Pfeiffer. Ball's going to be spotted in midfield, first and Panthers.
So Nease will get the ball on the 50-yard line. And a chance now to salt the game away. PV needs a 3 and out.
Yeah, this is going to determine the final dagger. I'm going to assume Nease is going to open up with the run play. Let's see if 26 has a couple big more runs in him to finish this game, or will the Sharks stop him?
Ponte Vedra sidelines motioning to their crowd, trying to get them going. It's a give to Ordonez, goes up the middle, and he's got himself a 5-yard gain.
Solid run to the left side there. Sharks fit pretty well, just a little late. We'll bring up second and medium for the Nease Panthers offense. Sharks have 2 timeouts left, Noah. Burning that one earlier. Could bite them could bite them.
3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, 9 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Ordonez powering towards the 40, and he's got the first down. Now the question becomes, when will Ponte Vedra start using their timeouts?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big first down. It's going to drain some clock. Sharks aren't burning theirs yet. If they run the ball here and they get a few yards, I think Sharks going to burn one for sure.
3 minutes and 20 seconds. Still 15 seconds on the play clock. Quinn Bradfield is the running back. And they give it to the senior up the middle, powering forward. And another nice 5-yard gain. That's what you want on those first down runs if you're the Nease Panthers.
Bradfield with some fresher legs comes into play, takes a handoff, left side. Big, powerful back, so it took a few Sharks to take him down. That'll bring up second and medium.
For Nease, they face off in their home opener next week against Creekside. They'll be at 7 o'clock. Ponte Vedra at home next week against Bartram Trail. Should be a good matchup there. Handoff, Bradfield spins around, breaks a tackle, gets 2 more yards, and now a timeout will be burned by Ponte Vedra. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, fourth quarter of play. It's a 10-point game. For Nease, it's going to be 3rd down and 4. They're going to run 2 plays and try to get this first down and end the game.
Yeah, and if they do, it will be the end of the game. Sharks has one more timeout. And this is a big 3rd down coming up. It's pretty much the game. It's pretty much the game. Sharks still have not a good chance to come back, but they're only down 2 scores.
They need to stop, a touchdown, recover the onside kick, and a field goal. Noah Ash can hit from 54, they say. It's not out of the question.
Yeah, it's just big question is, can you get the onside, which is a hard thing to do in football.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if Panthers open it up, but they could just definitely run it, and if they're close, I could see them going for it on 4th down.
I say run it, make them burn the timeout.
I'd follow those steps.
They hand the ball off. Ordonez is stopped in his tracks. Ponte Vedra celebrating, but they're going to spend that timeout. They've got one more stop to make. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. It's a 10-point game.
Looks like Drafts is looking to go for this. Just for the looks right now. I think that's the right call to do. See if you can just get this first down and
finish the game.
Yeah. And if they get it on their own around 30-yard line. Sharks have a lot of field to go score a touchdown.
And you think about it, they spent that timeout earlier in the quarter, in the 3rd quarter, due to an offensive miscommunication. Could come back to hurt them.
Yeah, it seems like it is. But they do have enough time. If they get this stop right here, they do theoretically have enough time to go win this football game.
Absolutely. Wouldn't that be something for our first game of the week?
Oh, it would have been that would be an epic comeback.
4th down and 4. It's a jet sweep, and Braden Felder's got it, and maybe more. Down to the 15, and that is the final nail in the coffin. Nease picks up the first down with 2:07 to go. 10-point advantage, and the Panthers will take yet another from the Ponte Vedra Sharks.
Just a simple jet sweep to the left side. Great blocking on the perimeter. Nease has done great blocking on the perimeter all night. Receivers are blocking great. Braden Felder just puts the foot in the ground, goes upfield, tries to find the sideline and tightrope to the end zone. Just doesn't get there.
They give it to Ordonez. He's down around the 10-yard line. And, yeah, this will be the third straight win for the Nease Panthers against Ponte Vedra.
Starting a streak of their own. Very excited. They're very excited to win this game. I mean, big week 1 win.
And that does so much for a team. Week 1, beating your rivals like this, that really can propel you into a very successful season. And Nease has shown themselves to be a big-time threat in this game.
After last season, I mean, they were ranked nationally at one point, and they were also ranked very high in the state.
As high as number 1, as there's Bradfield still going inside the 5, and he's going to go down around the 4. It would not be smart to score right now.
Yeah, but it would just waste more time more than anything.
And now they got 1st and goal, and they're going to probably knee this thing out and call it a day.
Yeah, that's the place you want to be with your first time starting QB, Aiden Pfeiffer.
What a game from him.
Oh, yeah. He's got an extreme arm talent. Expect big things from him the rest of the season.
Showed off the wheels at times, too.
Oh, yeah, he's sneaky fast. I bet Josh would love to just see him take a knee right here.
And 2 touchdown passes to his cousin ain't too bad either.
Oh, yeah. The Pfeiffer family's happy after the night.
The snap is fumbled. Pfeiffer will fall on it back around the 15. And that should be the last play of the game. Colin Drafts telling his sideline to get fired up. The fans going crazy. The Nease Panthers have secured their 3rd straight win against the Ponte Vedra Sharks and take them down again on the Sharks' home field. An impressive performance tonight from the Nease Panthers.
Showed up. I mean, they were very disciplined. Just a few miscues, but it's a week 1 miscues. It's going to happen. I mean, they came ready to play, and they looked in season form, man. They look like they've been playing for 8 weeks. Like Jeff said earlier, we've been working since February. And they really showed it tonight that they've been very locked in the offseason and just very good team, and excited to see what they do the rest of the season. Excited to see what Sharks have to do the rest of the season.
And I'm excited for this high school football season. What a way to get started. A statement win for the Nease Panthers, and we here at Action Sports Jax 24/7 are just getting started. Catch us next week at Bishop Kenny for University Christian and BK. This should be another good matchup next week, live right back here on the channel. And for all the high school highlights and scores from this week 1 action, join Stuart Weber on Fox 30 at 10:30 and CBS 47 at 11:15 for the Friday Night Blitz. We'll see you back here on Action Sports Jax for that then, and me and Brody will see you hopefully Monday night on the Blitz Breakdown, and next week at Bishop Kenny for the Crusaders and the Christians. But for now, thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's game. Our final score, Nease 38, Ponte Vedra 28. For myself, Brody McGuff, Casey Kurtz, and Chandler Danziger, and Daniel Hawk, I'm Noah Schlicksup saying good night from Ponte Vedra.